Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. This is Base Invaders NA time. It's 4v4s, and I'm joined as Kaz. I'm joined by Max Mears himself. Hi, Max.
Hey, Kaz, good to see you. Good to be here. Good to see you as well, man.
Yeah, good to have you back. So we had a very busy EU event earlier, me and Ian, and we're looking forward to having more of the same. We are now into the attack phase. You see there in the top left, we've got 29 minutes and 16 seconds of people PvPing it out. You can see Attack Alley moving in the distance there, and you can see Bradley over in the launch site, as well as airfield behind us as well, and the dome. And we're going to do our usual bit of fun and bounce around the map. And all the blue circles are bases. We're going to show you all the different teams and hopefully catch some PvP in the process.
It's interesting how no one's really building in the top left of the map. Everyone's focusing on those big monuments. And I mean, you can see on the top right there, people already getting points, literally waiting for that PvP PvP phase to start, and they're straight in on killing each other in good old Rust fashion.
Yeah, I see a few people popping up already. NA Sucks is the winners from EU earlier. That is the Team BG with Deathwing, Albin, and Trousy. And I say they're going to stomp their way to an EU win. Deathwing's on a mission at the moment.
Yeah.
Win streak's huge.
Oh, how many is he on? Like roughly, ballpark figure.
I'd say in the past eight weeks, past eight sessions. Sorry, he's probably won 6 of them. Absolutely,
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, monstering at the moment. But
he's enjoying the PvP while he can before it gets changed, isn't
he? Yeah, I say new changes coming into Rust soon. We look forward to seeing them. Here's last place, getting themselves built up again. Quite a wide base for a 4-man event, so that's a good sign.
They've got quite a basic design. It almost looks like just honeycomb going around there, and obviously we're going to do some sort of calendar on the bottom 3 floors. If I was to guess, a double shooting floor is very interesting, and I wonder what they're going to do with the top there. Maybe get some little auto turrets down. There's a lot of people in base though. They need to be getting stuff. And
we still see quite a few teams are doing bits with regards to just they farm up in this phase. Santa built nearby as well. That brings out our little 3 teams in the top right of the map, the northeast. You can see
Santa's already outside the other base. He was I think he was looking to start a fight over there. I don't know what he's going to do. 1v4,
rightly so though. Pick a fight, see what happens. You can see Santa Maria has got a couple of kills.
So, he's doing okay.
Yeah, and we see that Maximka, Eve got the last shot on the helicopter, so they've downed it. And if we look on the map, you can see right over the mill tunnels again. We saw the first one over there for EU, so might be that's a bug for where it's starting each time. You never know. So let's go take our way down to the mill tunnels and have a look, see who's here already.
Mill tunnels has got to be probably the best monument here, realistically. What would you say about
that? I mean, in larger events, people aren't really using it much, but in the 4-man events and say 5-man's probably as well, we do see a lot more interest in it. And rightly so, it's dark, it's hard to navigate. A lot of opportunity to ambush people. And you can see here, helicopter's gone down nice and central in terms of access for everybody. But I did notice as well, Eve was in the different team. Obviously, Max Imka have changed their name since EU. But Eve was one of the ones that was responsible for bringing in a helicopter around here last time, and Hawkeye. And yeah, more of the same really. So I imagine, see that's BD's base. Who else we got based around him? Is this going to be? Yes, it is. Simka's base. So they haven't built in the same spot, but they've built very similarly to where they were before, and very, very similar style. And we mentioned this before. Me and Ian were. How do you feel about this? You've got the little runway peak of the slats up top. I like it.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're trying to shoot a guy in that kind of slit, it's impossible. And if you are hitting him, you're not exactly hitting him in the head either. Because, I mean, I don't know, like bullets seem to come out on the top of people's heads rather than out of the end of a gun. So they can sort of just peek just a little bit, and it's so hard. I mean, the guys in this, they are beaming 150, 200 meters, and they can hit straight through gaps like that. But it's so much easier. It's twice as easy to shoot through a whole window rather than half of a window, and they're shooting you just as easily. I'm not seeing very good peek downs on this base, being completely honest. There is a couple on the corners there. That's going to make I mean, I think they're relying very, very heavily on their roof, I would say. Having really good peek downs is pretty essential in this. When I'm playing it myself, I want as many peek downs as possible. Because if they get attacked from, one side, they can only peek from one corner rather than
Yeah.
having multiple angles.
And I think as well, what we're going to see is we see the get rip sack on an 8 kill streak. Normally, people are going to attack onto this corner, and so they've got the peak in the corner to shoot down from. But also, as they open the building up, I think they're going to use the internal corridors as peak points. But we'll see how they get on. Obviously, there's a lot of other bases
Yeah,
around as
absolutely.
well that do have proper peak downs, have made more of an effort on that. We can see here as well, Hawkeye using the natural terrain, keeping
Lovely
BD
bit of
at
natural
bay.
terrain there.
Yeah.
Ooh, lovely
Pop
little
it on the map.
weird base design. Don't see a design like this very often. It looks like a castle or something.
Yeah, it looks a bit like what big namers have done before in terms of having the side bits, but normally they have like 2 big side columns. This one's got the 4 corners as, almost like elevated platform bits. And again, you were saying about drop downs and stuff. They've got peaks here, peaks here. Just it's a good range. Not quite 360, but they've got a good amount of coverage and the
Oh
stability
yeah,
of the pillars as well. I like it. That's
yeah. I'd say that the
really
peak
well.
downs there are absolutely phenomenal.
The only bit
Eh,
I'm worried about is the rooftop being so openly
Oh yeah,
bare. And I
there's
just
a lot of
wonder,
flat.
yeah, I just wonder if they want it to be a deliberate roof landing. Well, maybe you want to be looking to armor this up, at least in the center area. Force
I
them.
mean, you know how it's getting raided, don't you? You can just look at it and you think, yeah,
Yeah,
roof down, straight in the middle. Maybe even
yeah,
on the 2x2 on the left side there. It's
yeah. I'll say
I,
I'd be doing
yeah,
this 6 section in the middle, if not these
yeah.
2 squares as well, as your bare
hmm
minimum. But let's say very functional. I expect they'll be under pressure quite a bit. Maximka, sorry, will be looking to make a big move.
hmm
Struggled with a few raids earlier in EU, so we'll see. But these boys as well, I'm not going to linger on too long. They asked me not to in case of the caster curse. But Enyo, good base.
The
Had a bit of a
caster
rough.
curse.
They had a
I
rough
think that
EU
is
session.
a poor excuse for not coming first. The caster curse. That's what that is.
He said it, not me. Don't hate me. Next sort of as well, Big D. So Enyo will have a really early task. Interested to see how this feels because I'm never a fan of these little rooftop bits. They always feel like
hmm
gimmicks to me. There's you're lacking vision. It's easy to raid through that. It is an extra level to go through, but I don't
I
know.
will say it's got a girth on its side, and the peak downs aren't that bad. Not bad at all, if I'm being honest. Bit weird. I mean, they've obviously got the whole thing metaled as expected at this sort of stage, but I don't know how good they are going to be shooting at people from the roof itself. I think they're going to be using peak downs a lot, and it is going to be interesting to see if and when they get raided, how the raiders are going to approach this. I imagine they'll just sort of bury through the side, but if they get on the roof, then there's literally nothing these guys can do at all.
Yeah, I'm just following now. Birdman, popping
Mm.
outside. Synergy and Cheese are holding Oxums. Getting some walls
Yeah,
in.
good. These walls obviously decay relatively quickly, but they're good help for a couple of minutes here and there.
Yep,
Uh,
definitely. And I mean, Synergy as well, making use of the air cordons up on the roof here. Lots of this sort of terrain. Wow, Sack's already on a 15 kill streak.
that's
We're
impressive.
not even 10 minutes into attack phase.
That's very impressive. You know what they're probably doing? They probably found a relatively weak group. Sorry to say that if you're watching, but they find a weak group and they hold you down and don't let you finish your base. They don't let you get your roof access properly sorted. And when it comes to the raid phase, they're going deep straight on you. The reason Sack probably has so many kills is literally because he might even be solo at that base, just holding
Yeah,
them down.
potentially. So look here at NNN. This was team before they came second in EU. See if they can
Wow.
up it one spot to first place in NA.
Be
So
nice to see.
just flying around, just seeing who we can see on the map. Obviously, I think you might be right. I reckon that somebody's got somebody else pinned down.
Mhm.
Uwu2 there with a high base. They've got a shot down at Ananas, so that's going to be difficult for them. It's a nice base, but Pretty doesn't always win.
Oh
And
my god, the China
Anan,
wall?
well, the China
Is this
wall's
even
being...
allowed?
It is allowed, as long as it's, all connected up, but the China wall doesn't really do a lot when Ananas are inside the Rust
Jesus.
Mart base.
They basically have a 3x3 right now, and half of it's stone.
Yeah.
These guys are not. I mean, I mean,
I mean, let's
the
be
worst
honest.
of it. The
These
worst of
guys are
it
good.
is. The worst of it is, though, I gotta say, looking at that, their TC's somewhere in a 3x3, which is terrible. Are these the guys getting murdered? Are they?
These aren't the guys
Christ!
getting murdered,
Oh,
but I
oh!
mean,
I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore. Oh, don't go any lower.
I can't.
The
But
TC has to
it's
be.
just,
Oh my god!
yeah.
That is
So,
shameful.
yeah, it's again the rules we always say. Get your walls up, get your roof done, get your base sealed, and you have 30 minutes grace phase to do it. Maybe they're missing a few players, maybe they are, but still, even getting a wooden base sealed up is doable. Just getting the basics done. And
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, they put a lot into the China wall, and they should have put that into them base and just
yeah,
chucked a wooden wall down. I mean, it literally, no one's using in-sim rockets. Everyone's rocketing. Just get a compound, get 7 or 8 large furnaces. The first thing you do is get your large furnaces and get some sort of compound down. That has to be done before attack
exactly.
phase starts. Otherwise, you're in big trouble. I mean, I hate to say it, and I would love to see these guys make a fat comeback, get that base upgraded, but things are really, really not looking good for them right now.
Not one bit. So we're over at launch. Pogs on top are on the roof of the building. Let's just see where the crate is. It just says a hackable below somewhere. I'm just wondering if that's even been accessed just yet. And I'm not sure where that hackable would be.
Hmm. It must be on the roof, surely. Oh, to your right a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
there it
go.
is.
Oh, that's a...
Oh, lovely. You cannot get to that. That is an unattainable box right there.
Oh, unless...
Yeah, I do
But,
apologise. That is definitely
even
reachable.
then, if you get on there and go down there, you've still got to take the fall damage of getting onto that. So
easily 40 health, I would say, give or take.
So I reckon it's doable, but it's going to be very difficult. And with Bradley there, is it worth your time? So that's the one crate. We've got a crate over at airfields as well. And this is the one that Bastard I'm English has gone for. And if we peek through the floor, because I know he's down it, there you go.
Yeah, he's still grabbing as many components as he can for his team.
Exactly.
Look at that. Rocket launchers, LRs, AKs, does not care. That boy's inventory right now is full of gears, probably springs, assault rifle bodies, and I imagine as much rocket and C4 as he can carry. I mean, look at the respawn rate on these. He has been probably down here for 30 minutes or so, and I would dread to think how much loot he's got on him.
So he'll be stacked. And this has got 2 minutes 36 on it, so...
Going to be some competition for that. TikTok definitely consider Neil as well, or K-N-E-L-E, however that's pronounced. TikTok are looking quite strong. That is a interesting design. I don't see major good peaks. The base isn't identical on each side, which I don't like. But the I mean that's nice. That's quite strong. Jesus, all hell's breaking loose. Is everyone trying to get the heli all together? Bing Bong is just walled himself in the middle of nowhere and said, I am going to take this down, get the points for the team. And Bing Bong are 8th or something on the right side there. Not doing too badly. 10th.
They're
10th,
giving
sorry.
some grief, obviously, yeah. So King of Launch and James, you've just helped it down as well. And here we have NG's base. Pretty sure it's NG's base, yes it is. And,
I'm predicting Bing Bong are going to get a good 20 or 30 points here, may even be in the top 3 before this fight's over. Ooh.
They've got door shot here on the NG's base. But again, where is Bing Bong? Hi. There he is.
Oh, he's trying to go deep on them.
Yeah,
he's in their inner peak. So that is a very, very difficult place. He's on an 8-kill streak. Very, very difficult place to deal with. Does the kill streak account for whether or not someone's got gear or not? Because I know that you don't get a point unless the guy's picked up some sort of clothing.
Yep, so they have to have had a weapon or be wearing some gear.
Yeah, any item, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
oh,
he's down 10 kill streak. Here comes 11.
He's gonna let him get a piece of gear. Look at that. Oh, did he let him? I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
He was trying though. He was giving him an opportunity there. He's very deep. He's panicking a little bit, jumping around, making sure he doesn't get shot easily, doing a lot of movement, scanning their base as best as he can. I mean, there's no real way to sort of guesstimate where a TC is, but one rocket, and he is down into their inner core pretty much. And you can
Yeah.
see there, they haven't actually finished the calendar level. Oh, it was a HV right at him, I think. Oh, NG's gonna get killed here if he's not quick. Ah! And he's gonna go down another floor. Is he gonna risk it? He's considering it. Those beds are gone if he gets his way. And he's second now.
Yeah, well, attack phase, so we can't damage the beds just yet. You have to
You're
wait till
right.
the raid phase. But still,
All right.
you know, in terms of the way he's in here, it's a fact-finding mission. This is all recon. This is all intel. Everything goes towards how Bing Bong can find a TC quicker. And you know, James Lee, seasoned raider, all of his team will be, you know, they're all veteran players. These guys, I know how to play. In the same way that you saw the upper base, where you know it's in a certain area, TC's got to be in a certain area in this base, and they will fly through this real quick. So we'll back out of here for now. Let's have a quick look on the helicopter below, because ooh, there you go. VG have moved on the heli, so Bing Bong downed it, but VG are the ones controlling.
That's unfortunate for Bing Bong. They're still fifth at the moment. They catapulted themselves forward quite a lot. I have high hopes for Bing Bong. They look like they're trying quite hard, but they're nowhere to be seen at the moment. I think VG have all but secured this. No one's pushing up on this, are they?
So Aslan Beck, Russian Dog, 1-2's Manticora, Nales Vescon. 3 different teams, 3 different players, all making a play across.
VG getting taken down. 2 of them still there. Is he? Yeah, no, still 2 of them. Still 2 of them holding nice and strong. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Tsushimasa goes down. Fescon still making his way over. Bit of territory to go though first.
Not looking good for VG. They got some good cover there, and honestly, they probably don't have long left on that heli at all. And they are bagging. Oh, they're getting picked off though. There's a very clean beam on both of them, but didn't quite get the kill. The gear set here is quite interesting. He's got the upper body, but not the legs. Aim for the ankles.
So the Achilles heel is the Achilles heel. Get him. Nice wall.
Very, very clean wall. And I mean, that was gorgeous. 120 meter, very clean. This guy's going to be a little bit of trouble for VG, whether they're geared up or not. He's not giving them the opportunity. I think that was one hit there, but it was not enough. 180 meters, is that? 160?
Yeah.
Oh.
And as a reminder as well to the viewers, obviously we are taking timestamps throughout the event. We'll be making notes of all the good plays throughout the tournament. And they'll be compiled into what will be April's monthly highlights. March's will be out later this week. And April's will pick off the next month and get them to Trev as well. But Fescon looking like he might make the list. Big Papi T also coming out as well now.
Oh, Fescon gets hit 3 times there, instantly into those syringes. He's rotating around a little bit. They're trying to get close to the heli. They've not got long, and they know it. They want to get on top of it, because, of course, the second those boxes are looted, the points go to VG. And the flames are going out. The flames are going out. They're rushing. They know they don't have long left. VG holding this down. Desperate to get these points in. Oh! Oh, it's so tense! Oh, there's another team. Bing Bong coming in. 1-2 coming in. Out. There's 4, 5 teams here now, nearly. Jesus, look at it all.
So VG's going for it. VG are up to 20 points now. I think it's done and dusted.
Grab the box! Get the points! VG, Sushi Masters very well. Nice.
Yeah, Papi T goes down. There's 2 boxes left. Crazy will get these. 3 points per crate on the heli. 5 crates total. So that should put the team VG into joint third with NA Sucks, which is, like I say, VG, Deathwing, Albin, and Trousey. So
that is the team to watch out for, unfortunately. What do you say? Well, Deathwing was on a 6 out of the 8? 6 like wins.
So we can check in the Discord for Base Invaders, because it'll show us, you know, the Hall of Fame. But I mean, so EU event earlier, Deathwing won. The last event last weekend for NA, Deathwing won, and he won the EU event before that. So that's 3 of the last 3 he's won. NA before that, so 4.
I mean, EU tying 5, with that team.
6 then for that. And the charity event for Standard Ukraine.
My goodness.
Yeah, so the last time Deathwing didn't win was March 6th, which was the NA 7v7 where RNC won. And he won the event before that for EU. So that's just the level of madness we're seeing at the moment of Deathwing.
I wonder if
hasn't
he's looking forward to the PvP
hasn't lost an
update.
event since March 6th.
Jesus. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
so
exactly small events. You got over 100 people in most of them.
exactly. So here's Bing Bong's base. They've built a little side house as well. They've been some weird and wonderful builds from Bing Bong, and obviously the different names they've had over the weeks. And glad to see them trying something else again.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've never seen a base in almost like 2 parts like that. The 3x3 on the back looks almost too obvious. I would say I wouldn't raid the 3x3, but if the TC was in there, I would not be surprised.
Yeah. So farmers are in. Obviously, we saw 0 wins, which is Diana's name for this week. And here's Get Rip, top of the table at the moment, 45 points. And I imagine this is what you were
Oh,
saying.
they're holding them down, not letting them play. All farm bots are living up to their name by barely even having a twig maze on their roof. It's like they were playing a different game, and Get Rip came along and just ruined their fun.
I mean, I like the idea of having a maze, but you've got to put a roof on it first. You know,
I wonder if the other
maze,
floors are the same, honestly.
the maze works by deceiving people with a lack of vision elsewhere, but being on top, you can just see overall. So, I'm going to say Get Trip, you see the players below. Immortal's there for 0 wins, actually, but...
Oh my god, that's their second floor. They've only got 1 floor below that. I thought they had 2 floors below that.
No.
Things are not looking, and they can't even get out of their front door right now due to the ladder. Things are not looking good for farm bots. I mean, the name is iconic, and their attitude seems to be, well, it's definitely exactly what we're seeing. Unfortunately for them, they're literally getting farmed. And I mean, Get Rip are just getting 3 points right now. Almost too easy.
And you look at the team, Showait's normally someone we say is a really good shooter, has played with Flossie and a few other teams in the mix. I think Diana as well. And can be really relied on. Sack already had a 15 kill streak by 9 minutes into attack phase. And then we've got, say, Lichnost and Krendek again, both players who are veterans in base raiders, both capable of getting good kill streaks, both capable of, raiding and playing solo and or as a team. So the flexibility of play styles between them, they're a big threat for NA. And if they do win the attack phase, we've got 7 minutes 20 seconds of that to go. If they do win the attack phase, they will get a bonus 10 points as well. And at the rate they're going, this will be an easy TC. If they can stay top in the attack phase and get the TC straight away, that's a 50-point jump on top of what already is, a 13-point lead, which that's huge. That could be, if they keep that pace all through the event, they're going to stomp it. So,
well, my biggest worry for keeping a pace is going to be just like this. Farm bots are clearly a very easy target. Other guys are going to try and zero in on the kill. It's almost like hyenas getting a nice little deer, and the lions come along and decide, you know what, maybe we want it. Not to say that, not to say that Get Rip won't be able to hold this down, but they're going to have some competition for such an easy kill. And rightly so. They are farming points, and everyone is taking note of the amount of points that they're getting right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're holding it down. They're doing okay, but it only takes another team to come along, and then it's anyone's game, really.
Yep, 0 wins appear to be that team pushing it at the moment. But we did see as well, helicopter dropped. The second one dropped up by Santa. And we see the Santa base is a lot more finished this time around. Look at that for peaks. That's a bit cheeky.
And the I gotta say, the auto turrets on the top floor is just absolute necessity. Why everyone doesn't have auto turrets on the top floor is beyond me.
Yeah. So helicopters dropped in a beautiful spot right outside their base. Plenty of coverage there. Santa really under minimal threat. I know obviously we've got Monkey nearby. Hurt World's there. But Max gone down. Oh. Purpley also down. And Booba.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting good things from Santa here.
Yeah, I mean, they had an interesting EU event. They were putting a lot of pressure onto people, not quite transferring that into any sort of raid points, though, unfortunately. But again, a lot of people, Monkey spoke to me, Enyo spoke to me, a few other teams did, and said, you know what, EU was one of the worst events we've had in a long time. That was really a warm-up for us, so we'll see how they get on this time round. But Santa Mario has been doing work. Booba just had a kill streak. Milk's got a great coverage on the base in terms of defending the helicopter.
Oh, yeah, they are. I would be very surprised if Santa didn't get this. I think this is almost like an absolute lock, pardon me, for them. I see this going quite well for them. They're actually seems to be pushing out, even though they're defending the heli. They're looking
Yeah.
forward and saying, "Guys, we need to get a couple more points. Look at us, we've got 17 points. Here, up on 53 there. Let's see if we can farm a few more. Because this heli ain't going anywhere. That heli is ours."
Yep. And again, best defense is sometimes the best good offense. Just push on them, push on them, push on them, keep them at bay. They can't get near if you chase them back. And Boob's on the flank of Yogi.
Oh, he's got no idea what's about to come here. Oh, does he suspect something? I don't think he does.
Smart to put a wall up there.
Yeah, he thinks he's getting pushed, but I don't think he realizes just how close Santa is. Oh, he's got absolutely no idea. This is like a spider creeping up on its prey. He's crouch walking. He's taking it nice and easy. And there's the kill. And he's going to get another one straight after. I imagine so. That might be the second one. Yeah, I think that was 2. Yeah, it was 2.
Max
Lovely.
Goes down, so I'll say a little bit of lag on our end there. But Booba gets
grabbing those free AK kits.
Yeah,
working his way home. I mean, the heli is... heli flames are starting to go out very soon. And yeah, they're not losing this. Interesting kind of base, though, as well, that they've got. It's... the peaks don't look great, but I know it's like a thick, strong base. And obviously, like you said earlier, 3 points per crate. And was it 5 getting all of them?
So it's 3 points per crate in the heli to get 15 total. And it's 5 for the Bradley to get 15 total because only 3 crates. So 15 for both vehicles, but just a split because of the crate differences. And again, heli's a random drop as well. Normally more contested. And obviously, Monkey have tried to make a push in it. But it's his beautiful positioning, just right by Santa's base. However...
No, he's naked, isn't he?
He's,
I mean, this is exactly what you want. There's nothing better than landing. And the only thing better than landing a heli right next to your base is landing a heli in the water right next to your base. Because obviously the flames go out immediately. And it is a joy to stroll over, grab the gear, and go back to base.
So free loot and points. Thanks. So it's definitely a good scenario they're in. And consider, like I say, they didn't quite finish up what they were trying to do in EU. Seeing Santa pick up some points early doors here, if they can get all these locked down, they'll be, I think they'll be into 6th place, just behind NNN. And it's a good solid start. Get Trip still looking comfortable as the top dogs, particularly with the lockdown they've got on. But, NA Sucks probably our tournament favourite. If teams like Santa can hold in a few points, within 10 points of them, then you're in a good spot, and it's really the game is yours to make the most of. Whereas when we see teams say like Rustmart and farm bots and stuff being sat on early, the hope's obviously gone. It really is rough, and there are things they could do differently. When you get players
logging off and just quitting there and then, I would say that as the PvP phase starts, I'd be very surprised if they did immediately start raiding.
Yeah. So we've got 1:40 to go on that. And let's just have a quick look over the launch site because Bradley was attacked. And you can see Pogs on top all over this. So we dip ourselves in.
It just looks like Pogs on top and Gobbo, is that? Or Goddo? I'm going head to head for it.
Yeah. Despangers and Tacular.
Yeah, Tacular is absolute legend.
I'm not sure if it's the real Tacular.
No, I'm starting to think it's not as well. Yeah,
it'd be nice, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, a bit cheeky using his name. I'd say personally, as a creator, I wouldn't like that.
Just following the approach.
Yeah, people don't seem to like wearing trousers here, do they?
No,
I gotta say, I was doing some fights here today on Vanilla, and I mean, it is an absolute joy fighting around this area. There's so many sneaky little ways, so many sneaky little ladders to get up and down buildings. And if you really spend 10 minutes looking around, it's amazing what you can find here. I'm not holding out hope for for Gobbo to come in here. I think Pog on top really got this thing locked down. He's looking around. He's thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get there? Little doesn't he know, he is... Oh! Gobbo, did they get one? Yeah, they got a kill there on Pog on top.
Yeah.
They're going to go for another one?
Tried it.
Yeah, I don't know why he was going on that side at all, though. Ligman's even coming in here. The Bradley's on the other side. I see.
Ready. This is ready. So this is what we were saying earlier. This is available if you've got the jumping. They tried it. And they've obviously unlocked it the first time around, but now it's waiting to be collected. Whoever collects it is getting 10 points. And we are in the raid phase. You can hear the boom has kicked off and get.
You know who's getting raided right now?
Oh, they've gone. They're gone already. They are gone.
They're out
instantly. 0 wins.
You're joking.
0 wins stole it as well. Get Trip did not get the TC. 0 wins.
Oh, Get Trip, that sucks. 0 wins, straight to second place. Get Trip has been farming these guys for the last, what, nearly, I mean, half an hour, 40
We're not even
minutes
30 seconds in. Not even 30 seconds in. Maximka have already got a TC as well.
Jesus, I mean, this base looks like a day 1 2x base. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
This is not a base Invaders setup.
So I've come in on rough cam just to show you quickly, but it is, yeah, this is not the level needed. And that's not to say, not to put people off, but it's a stone base.
I see what they were going for, but it's too small. Yeah, I mean, they've clearly been bullied this whole time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And so, get yourself in a bit more space down that sort of way, try and move away from people, use the time to build up properly. But, don't be disheartened, come back in again. Ooh, bolting. Do try again and again. And
maybe a supermarket isn't the best place to build as well if you want some good loot. RNC, Invaders, Maximka, all in this area here. Russia flying over.
Russia scouting. Oh, there we go. Raid up here.
Let's have a look. What's going on here? Is a Bing Bong getting raided? I take it.
No, this is NG. Sorry, this is NG.
NGs. Well, Bing Bong are very deep on NG's base, and I gotta say, this isn't a thick-looking base. I would be nervous if I was NG right now. Bing Bong having a good little look, good little think. Maybe they haven't got unlimited boom, and they're just trying to think of how they can do this cleverly. Bing Bong obviously have been sat in this base since about 15 minutes into attack.
Bing Bong love to raid though, and they, it's not like James's teams. For all they sometimes have their issues, in terms of coordination sometimes, but they don't tend to skip onto the boom farming. So I'm hoping that the boom is there. They're stacked. Oh. Here we go. Now, they went for that deliberately. Surely they have an inkling of what's there.
Yeah, I mean, they must have known. They probably had a look and thought, right, there's a corridor door path here. Let's check the last one. That doesn't mean the TC isn't behind that sheet metal door to the right there. Looks like you're right. They might have a lot of boom on them, and they are, if they enjoy raiding, if they really enjoy raiding, there's potentially a really, really good chance for them to get a lot of points here. They're going to be struggling a little bit unless they get a good 40 points or so in the next 20-30 minutes. But they are far behind.
Speaking of which, last place are gone, eliminated by Santa. So you can see, obviously, 38 teams showing on the board. There are 52 teams in today's event. So teams in red should show on the board when they're eliminated, but they haven't even got onto the board. So that just shows you how aggro this event is. Exactly, less than 3 kills.
Less than 3 kills, wow. It's interesting how they're raiding this, actually. See, personally, I would just go door path, but I see what they're doing. I see the value in it. They're trying to just guess right. They could maximize their boom and go through door after door after door, but they're just trying to sort of guess, maybe it's this sheet metal door. Maybe it's a sheet metal wall. Maybe let's try another sheet metal wall. It's a good guess. I mean, I'd consider it. I would seriously consider that.
They've been through enough doors and stuff previously, enough bases of this style, that they have a rough idea where people are hiding bits. So, it's intelligent raiding. Please put a C4 on that so I can go through it. Thank you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I mean, there's still one more gap, potentially.
Yeah, but I think it's a door connection route just through there. I think it's just a bit bait.
Yeah, I mean, this whole base is bait, isn't it?
Potentially. I do want to stick with it though, just in case we do get TC. It feels like we are very close.
I think they are either low on boom and a little bit worried about using it, or they just don't know what to hit next. They're going through that last door. They threw a C4 on. Oh wait, they're getting countered.
Manticora's here, trying to pop some shots. Now, King of Launch has spotted them. Do they know something we don't? Whoa.
Through the gap on the gate. Are you kidding me? That was so clean. Fair enough, King of Launch. Fair enough.
King of Launch like, I don't want to play that game. So we've got some more booms, so I'm going to check that while we a bit slow there.
Hmm.
Who's raiding who here?
Oh my god.
Wait, is this
Immortal?
it? This is Zero
Is,
Wins
is this,
base.
wait,
So
wait, so
so
Zero
far
Wins aren't even here, and
no
Farmers
farmers are
and
raiding them. Aslan and Beck are countering them. 2 raids at once on the same base. This
I got
is
one question.
yeah,
Where are Zero Wins?
probably out raiding.
They
Zero Wins
must
did
know
just get.
they're getting raided.
Could that be them? Could
I
that
would
be
say
them?
no. I would be F1ing right now if I knew my base was getting raided.
No, it's Pogs on top.
No. They just might
So-
not know. Hmm.
Oh,
will
they're
say
back. They are back.
some-
Immortals back. There you go.
Good job, good job. Yeah, he probably F1'd
Wait,
and he's calling the
what
boys
the-
right now.
Why would you have a climbing net there?
Perhaps they know something we don't.
Well, Jack
I
and
mean, they've
Chains
gone
had a deep-
through a lot
Ooh.
of doors already. Maybe they have
Yeah.
such confidence in their base setup here that they figure, you know, we've got time while we're getting raided. We've got time.
Oh,
And
Jack
Rust
heard
Mark
that.
just got knocked out as well. 15 points. They were actually playing and doing not well, but they were trying.
Yeah. They were the ones that were getting sat on, to be fair, by previously as well.
Wow.
2 different teams on them. Aslan Beck raiding lower. Farmers raiding high. Feels like this is the end for Zero Wins, which should really suck early doors. Because they're in 4th place. They're on 75 points. You know, these guys are...
They realistically got about 20 seconds to spot. Oh, Zero Wins coming around the back here. Could he make a play and save his base? I would have been tempted to go through that door. He didn't even notice the bloke above him. That's 1 down. He needs to get inside.
Whoa!
He's got 7, 8 enemies inside his
Get
base
Rip
right
have
now.
gone. Get
Rip is out.
Pogs on top. We just saw them flying. They've literally just gone and taken TC. That is insane.
That was so quick.
Where was that
How?
TC? Because that is super rapid. We only
Did
just...
they leave a door open? They were literally in the air 45 seconds ago. Was it in here? Was it in here? Just was it? Oh my god! No. What if it had been in that? It must have.
I mean, they haven't breached through some of the doors, so they've gone down, but not through their doors. So, yeah, I'm just wondering if what you say. I mean, was it in there?
Was it in there? It must have been, right? I mean, where else would it have been? Because people don't exactly put anything in their TC, so hard for us to tell where it was. I mean, that was out of nowhere. Get Rip, a serious contender. And Maximka with 126 points already. That is
they
just
got
climbing every time I look at it.
Another quick raid. Obviously, it's just everywhere we don't look is where they come to. And so, whose base is this then? Quick prod on this. We're going to fly over it. Ligma's base. Ligma are fighting for their life. Lol easy. And Monkey on them. Oh.
They're doing okay. They're holding it down somewhat. Much better than Get Rip. I mean, just imagine having some guys land on your roof and within 60 seconds, you've lost your entire base. That is... I don't know if that's a bad base design or incredible luck, but that's such a shame. And it's very unfortunate for Get Rip. I was looking forward to seeing it come down to 10 or 15 players and then being one of them. Another interesting raid here.
Big D
just throwing
on
C4
Enyo,
left, right, and center.
Enyo said to me, "You know what? Don't watch us. We'll do better when you're not watching." Well, guess what? We haven't been watching, and you're being raided. So
the curse, the caster curse. There's a lot of garage doors open here, for my liking. They are nice garage doors. Cute little kitten skin on there. I can't really complain.
Just looking. I say let's say there's 3 of them here, so they've got a bit of time to push through stuff. At least as well, Enyo's base is quite compartmented. It's
I mean,
you know,
I would just start heading straight to the middle, get their loot, get their beds, and then you got time to figure out.
I'd blow these doors off, get control of this. There you go, splash in the corner. Get some control.
Obviously, the best way to raid garage doors is 2 rockets and a little bit of Explo. It works out just a bit cheaper than 3 rockets, but you know, in this, no one really cares. They could be throwing rockets and C4 at just about everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is PG nearby. Gobbo are on them. They're only in a stone base. Not sure what PG are up to. But they've done it before where they've been in a stone base. And they've not done much. Boobus have built a boat base.
Top 10. You know what? I can respect a team that strays away from the norm a little bit. I I was watching the Ukraine event, and there was a boat.
Yeah.
They literally built a pirate ship. Jennifer's team, I believe, built a pirate ship, and it was absolutely gorgeous to look at. Now,
Yeah.
will the other people see the joy in making a slightly different base? Probably not. They're going to rate you just the same as everyone else. But I mean, where is the TC on something like this? I mean, there must be 120 little different triangles on this base where a TC could be, not including all the squares. So, I mean, it's just anyone's guess, really. You want 1,000,000 rockets, not C4, if you're going to raid this.
Oh, here we go.
And is this the plan? That's not.
Oh.
I mean, he tried.
No, it is not.
He tried his best. I mean, I don't know how he would have got in through that window without being seen, but we've seen stranger things.
You can see Deathwing there on an 8-kill streak already. More C4 going down. NA sucks. Currently in 7th place. Only the 58 points. But you can hear the boom. These guys are slapping through this.
I gotta say though, Max Simka, 140 points, nearly 50 points ahead of Ananas, and that's over half their points.
We've been raiding for 12 minutes. They've got 40 points. Sorry, 2 raids off 80 points in that time. That's madness. The speed
They haven't had any
of that...
raid defenses. Have they had helis and stuff as well? I mean, they must have come into PvP phase. They must have come into raid phase with at least 60 points, surely.
No, because the 60 points was the winning points for a PvP. They came in with decent points. I think they got like 20 or 30, but
that's
they've
ridiculous.
Been very, very heavily aggressive in the raid phase and just bullied their way through. So
if they keep that pace, I'm sorry to say, Ananas, Santa, there's just no way they're going to be able to keep up. Ananas, Santa, 0 wins, and Pog on top are all doing decent. I mean, what we'd expect, honestly, but Maximka absolutely just blowing me away here. I did not think I would see a team over 40 points ahead this early on.
Yeah, well, we just saw Kamchatka for 0 wins get a 15-kill streak. So they're in 3rd place, 88 points, just tied up with Santa now. So Deathwing gets up to a 10-kill streak now. So
they're using exploit bullets. That's quite interesting. I haven't seen anyone use exploit bullets really. Even when I was playing it, we're just dropping exploit bullets on the ground. It's a good idea to use them. It means 1 rocket and an exploit. It's less time than using 2 rockets, but he's using exploit again. I really don't see a lot of this.
No, we saw it in EU, but we haven't seen it for a while in any of the bigger events. Maybe they just have enough boom to just not bother with it in other events, but in the 4-mans, it's popular.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Deepex does get the kill back and gets clapped back as well.
I'm gonna say this is not looking good for the owners. They are
hang on, Big D.
They're doing.
BD are here too. Sorry, BD and Big D are in the same fight. That's what was throwing me.
Oh my god!
Beam by Korean Dog. He's here trying to counter, and might have done a good job.
I love these setups, man. Here come BD in their force with their kayak helmets. I love these helmets. Trying to steal the raid. Not even trying to fight off the owners. No. Poor Enyo there. Just getting beaten up by 2 different teams on top of his base.
Yeah, well, I think next week he'll have to call himself Swiss cheese because he is full of holes.
How long have you waiting to use that one?
About a year and a half.
Yeah. Do you write them down late at night, or do you just come up with them in a feat of inspiration?
No, while I'm sat in the toilet, I'm just like, dear future self. Ooh, now, there you go. 2 raids completed. Then NG are gone. And Boobas are out to NA sucks.
Just gone, yeah. NA sucks, obviously, really pulling their weight, really seriously, not letting Maximka get ahead. And wow, did not take them long to get to the TC on this base. I really thought this base would last a lot longer. They just went straight center. I mean, that's just the folly of the base owners. Are you kidding me? The TC had to be in one of these. That is not smart.
No, it's either in that corner or one of these 2 squares. That's,
Such a big, gorgeous base, and they put it in the middle? Are you kidding me? I'm actually disappointed with this base. The large furnaces are still on. That is the only thing that is on this base.
Yeah.
Because the owners are gone.
Sprite Jr. in the chat says, that's my boys, Pogs, get them. Well, Pogs are doing alright at the moment. 6th place, 80 points. They can get a raid off shortly. They'll jump right up again. Let's have a look who's up here. This is Nurek's base. And NN are... Wasn't trouble. Bart inside, you can see, which is Baba Yaga.
Yeah, Baba Yaga. Obviously, everyone knows the Russian folktale of the Baba Yaga.
Taking
scary witch.
Gone for a bit of a pseudonym for this past few weeks. But Bart is doing well. Get some good streaks. Here comes Queen as well. And then in control. And there you go, Max.
Yeah. This
The,
is the
Advent.
door setup. Advent calendar. This is the, I gotta say, a tried and tested and successful setup for base invaders. We see it a lot, and it's a good design.
Yeah.
But a lot of the bigger teams, a lot of the more regular teams are starting to make good changes on this. Instead of just having advent calendar, for example, having like routes from each advent calendar, it's quite interesting to see how people do it.
I actually don't like these doors, not because they're not good, like, so, you know, it's a nice door, I like the lighting factor, but when you're trying to defend against raiders, giving them extra lighting and extra vision, you know, I always say to some of the people that struggle, make it as brown as possible, make your base look as boring as fuck, because when people are running around in circles looking for TC, and all they see is brown, you get almost like snow blindness, you know, you're missing stuff because your eyes just aren't used to, there's no change, so your eyes don't focus.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, there's only a little bit of psychology, but oh, Kenjay tried it.
That was close. Yeah, very close. Oh, you know what? I don't see this going well for them. Do you think anyone else in the top 10 is going to get knocked out? Because we don't generally see people in the top 10. I mean, it happens, but, you know, not often.
I think if Max Sinker are too brave, they might get caught. Anana, Santa, I'd say, and Ligma and PG. PG particularly, they're stone base. PG are a big risk, so I'd say
that's
probable the problem is PG have got stone base, but they've survived events with stone bases before. They're so good at fighting, they'll raid defense the fucking pants off. So I'd say
maybe
PG
they use
are
all their metal to craft bullets.
Yeah,
and
exactly. You know, we don't need to armor our base up. We've got enough bullets to, you know, kill off the the Roman legions. So Gatto are trying to counter it as well. But yeah, I'd say Ananas or Santa would be my pick for next to the top 10 to be eliminated. We got some boom next door.
That's very interesting. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of exploding going. Oh, two bases right next to each other.
Ananas.
Oh, if Ananas can get this, they're going to be very, very well. They're going to be a lot closer to Tiger Simca than they are now. And I think that they really want that. They are hitting the shooting floor, not the side of the base like I would expect. I mean, I would go center mass straight through the middle, not even through the outer walls yet. So these guys probably have a good chance to do some repairing as well.
I mean, in terms of difficulty of repairing, that little corner's a bit of a shit to bridge the gap between side walls. So I see why they're going for the corner of the shooting floor.
Oh, big bump come off there.
Yeah, and maybe they're thinking, you know what, if we open all that up, we can climb up it easier. I'm not sure. But
I mean, maybe if they just blow off enough of the side, they can just...
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And they won't have a good chance at defending either. I mean, they are burying rockets into that corner. That is actually very, very lovely to look at. Uwu is trying to get a pick there. I don't see that going well for him. His entire body's exposed, and I think he's down. No, he's not. But he was low there for sure. And that is not going to stop the raid. And he is down. That is not going to stop the raiding either. They're going through the walls as expected. And do we think they're laddering in, or do you think they're just going to keep hitting it from the side?
Well, I think they're going to ladder in for this bit. I think maybe we see it. Oh, I've got a bit too far here. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Sometimes the camera gets a bit carried away. Definitely not me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. It's the camera set to 0.01 or 0.1, I imagine, or something, but...
Yeah, we can say got the settings down, but occasionally if the server blips or anything like that, the camera carries on for a second. But
yeah, it's never the caster's fault, guys.
Never the caster's fault. Nope.
Absolutely never. Not even once. Actually,
impeccable service from the likes of me and Cubby. There you go.
Absolutely.
Onto the roof. And they are in big control here. Well, I can hear some boom behind us, so we'll come back to this in a second, because I want to see if that raid's still carrying on here.
Yeah, let's not leave for too long, because I got a feeling they're going to go straight in there.
Well, Russia have turned up on this one.
Is it just the two teams here? Nurik and Russia? NNN as well?
Well, I'll say, it's... whose base is it? Because I thought this was Nurik's.
This might be NNN's.
No, it's Nurik's base. NNN and Russia are trying to raid them, and to be fair, Gatto have been here too.
Russia have got some pretty good... maybe Nurik are obviously defending against NNN, and Russia's turned up for the counter, because Russia seems to be doing a lot more outside work. We've also got Gatto, like you said, coming in, and they are coming in force. I don't think they've been spotted by anyone yet. They are trying to get as close as possible before they reveal anything.
Yeah.
And that is one Nurik member down. Gatto are pushing up. This is interesting. 4 teams here. fighting for the honor of destroying Nurik's base.
See if
Look at that.
Did see a 15 kill streak for Deathwing as well. It does put them just ahead of 0 wins into second now.
Maximka doing a really good job at staying in first place, but NA sucks, 0 wins, and Ananas all creeping up relatively quickly. I would say that was absolutely gorgeous.
There's a boom inside. I can hear that. Bart on the roof, light on the roof.
Lovely bit of foliage inside the base. Keep things interesting. And we've got a basic bitch calendar set up here. More or less. We've got the double calendars on some of the doors.
Yeah.
I mean, it is anyone's guess. You can shoot down 30 doors or you can shoot down 2. It really is just luck on whether you get it or not.
And then seem in control, but for now it's a little bit slow, so let's not miss out on some of the raids in the north as well. We've been heavily south. And is this monkey getting raided? Looks like a monkey base. Yes, it is.
As a monkey base. Yeah, Ligma are going in on this.
You can see lads outside. Yeah, see lads outside. Max is outside too.
Go on, Max.
Ooh. Not looking the right way, that.
Ooh. Yes, he got away. He's got that ape-like strength in him. Look at him go.
Ape together strong.
Yes. Oh, I absolutely love those films. I need to give them a good rewatch. Opening up the base a little bit there. This has got to be one of these slower raids. They only got one launcher. Ligma are in trouble now. There's only one Ligma member left. They are spawning and running over. But if Max can just push out there, if he just has that bravery to go, he's picked off their teammate 100 meters away. If he could just build up a little bit of bravery to go for this, kill them all, get the rockets, monkeys. Oh no, monkey! Max is going for it. Go on, buddy. Ape together strong. Oh, I mean, it worked out. It worked out. This is definitely a trade in their favor. They just need to get out there before they can start looting their kits. And hold it down more than anything.
Yeah, it was a 3-for-1 trade, but Monkey lived to fight another day. Ligma will back down. So it's still as hectic as it was earlier in EU.
A lot of raids going on, yeah.
Yeah, AK did get a raid off here. This was Farmers, I believe. Double check. Yeah, this has been dealt with. So
it's gone.
Good,
yeah, wow.
Yeah, good clean out on them. In terms of stuff nearby. Pogs on top. This has got to be HSP's base. No way HSP are raiding. Yeah.
Yeah. HSP getting slapped by Pogs on top. Obviously, if they come in with this, they'll be just ahead of Ananas right next to 0 wins. It's 20 points or 10 for a raid. TC destruction.
40 for raid.
40 for a TC destruction.
Yeah, 40. That's what I mean about Maximka jumping so high. 40 points for a TC. So 80 points they got from a couple of raids they did early.
I mean, we're going to be... Pogs on top is going to be first place in a second. Well, very close to. Very close.
Yeah, they'll
just
definitely
behind Maximka.
So they'll definitely be second place if we get TC here.
I'm seeing a lot of calendar setups today. Is this much more to your liking? More of the boring reds and oranges everywhere for the colours?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A nice bright gap.
Yeah, let's say got a couple of brighter doors.
Diana one there.
Which I don't mind in like the closed spaces, let's say, but this sort of stuff when you're in trying to find where you're supposed to be, it just is, like I say, it's so boring, it's deceptive. Whereas, these sorts of bits, not as much an issue. Here comes Johnny Malavo again.
Johnny Malavo, what a name.
That's the name. Kiko's there as well. Finn gets 1, gets 2.
Yeah, well, they're only getting points if the guys coming down
have
at least
outside,
one piece.
sorry.
Yeah,
Kiko's outside, so...
I mean, where do you raid? You break into a base, there's 40 doors. What do you hit? You don't really know what to hit. Although that ladder, to me, says something. I don't know why. Oh, that's just the way up and down.
I don't know why that's sealed, though. Why that's there, so odd. But yeah, I mean, obviously, the normal trick is, he's putting out splash damage before Max, and just hit somewhere in a square point between the 4 walls and the 4 doors. Get that splash damage.
4 doors at a time.
Max,
you don't want to be hitting one sheet metal door at a time. Although getting getting the box room like that, grabbing all their AKs, hopefully they got a couple of rockets in there, and you can finish off the base with their own materials, nice and easy. I mean, no, why is no one wearing trousers today? I'm seeing a lot of leaves and speedos. I don't know if I'm liking that. Look at that bright pink on that one. Freaking a leaf, a palm leaf for the other guy. It's not a lot of trousers at all.
If you're in chat and you know why people don't like pants, let us know. Free phone us on. It's like a radio calling. If you know why people don't like wearing pants, do phone in.
Especially in the snow. It must be so breezy.
So this, hopefully this is 0 wins. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh, that base looking. Oh my goodness. What do you think's in those boxes? Spare kits.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Clever, clever. See, I'd be scared to leave stuff like that because someone runs along, puts one rocket there, and boom, they just grab all your stuff.
Now,
grab all the stuff.
So Pogs on top is here. AK trying to counter, but 0 wins, and they're also coming to counter the HSP base.
Is that the HSP? Yeah, HSP's base, and AKA's coming in as well.
Pogs on top still. So it's gonna be a 3-way fight.
You said AKA is coming in. You said AK though, didn't you? You confused me.
I know what I
meant. Yeah.
Casters don't make mistakes.
Absolutely, yeah. I was just reiterating what you were saying.
It's exactly.
It was just so profound. It had to be repeated. For the average Joe like myself.
So 0 wins getting some beds down here on a foundation. You aren't allowed to build raid bases, but building this sort of thing is permitted. And obviously it is rocketable. It's all destroyable terrain, so it's all good.
It's clever to do, honestly, because not only got beds there, but they got boxes with loot there. And I mean, this is the setup, and there's a reason that they're second. They're planning to come in here and take this raid, which, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They are really, really getting a good foothold here, and this is going to be one hell of a raid.
Yep. Get some walls down on the approach, down this slope, get a couple of walls in, close the gap, and I know I said before, go for like the side corner. I think on this one you might be right, and they are doing it. Just go straight through the side panel, splash, blast it, try and aim for one of these corner bits here, and just really impact. And there you go, getting close.
You just got to make sure you got the boom. Just hit it very hard. There's no accuracy. It is blunt force trauma straight to the side of every base that you can find.
So, looking on the outside there, Immortal does go down, AK, A, and Pogs on top. Defending. Pogs are starting to defend the HSP base now for them. And HSP, you can see here, all spawning on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like they set up their little bed area over there, but it didn't quite work out for them.
I'm just wondering if that was maybe the NNN base, sorry, Pogs on top base bit, and that HSP have cleaned it out so they get to claim their base back.
I suspect so.
So it is weird seeing HSP fight their way back into their own base. It's unusual.
I mean, they're doing a decent job of it so far by the looks of it, but 0 wins is coming in. They haven't quite broke anything yet, but they are on the verge of breaking down quite a lot of that side wall, if I was to guess. Although they seem to be shooting almost wildly with no real targets. They are hitting some on the roof layer, some just below, some actually hitting the roofs. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I just noticed as well, Nicholas in chat says who controlled launch. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we know for a fact that we did see Pogs on top in there for quite a while. So,
yeah, there was 2 of them on the roof for a little while, right where the heli is. As you know, there's no rads or anything on this, so makes it nice and easy to sit up there.
Sprite says Finn, Master TC Finder. He's pretty good. Finn and Yogi both pretty notorious for finding them. James, he's not bad either. And we're looking at Pogs as well. We've got, a very strong team. So,
yeah, I mean, we're seeing the outside of the space get slowly destroyed and chipped away, but I'm starting to wonder what the inside's looking like. If the raid is inside, there are 2 different clans here. How did they get in? I'm assuming they must have laddered up or something. Very interesting. Maybe they're sealed in there. Maybe they can't get out. Oh, well, they're maybe... No. Interesting. It must have gone through a bottom
Oh,
floor
actually, yeah,
door?
you go through this. Go through this.
Oh, of course.
That's why.
Of
Yeah,
course.
they've blown through this bit's wide enough now. It was sheeted though, so there was a wall there. They've come through here. They've got access around here. The walls. You can see the boom from the side. There's a lot of damage here.
It's almost like they're going to be defending their raid from the outside, but people are going down left, right, and center. I mean, there's so many clans there. HSP, AK, Pogs on top, and the actual base owners as well, whichever one it was. They're all just fighting. Zero Wins pushing in.
Yeah, Burns is backing now, as you see there.
He is doing a very good job at breaking through these doors. Oh, I thought that was it for a second there. My heart just stopped because I thought, no.
Well, like I say, I mean, we had one in earlier in EU where RI were raiding Team Zero Wins. They breached the roof. The first tile down was TC behind an armoured window. They didn't see it. They raided for another 5 minutes. They took out the entire core of the base and then retreated because they ran out of boom and were getting pressured. But they literally, the first tile they found was to TC. It was insane. And they never took it.
Someone
they never
just
got
got taken out by Russia? Sorry.
Yes, they did.
Nice try, was it?
I think it was nice try, yeah.
Jeez, Russia are... they're lacking at the moment, but another raid, and they're in the winners.
Yeah, I mean, they're joint 12th with Bing Bong. You know, they're doing some big work. So we come through, the Zero Wins. Sneaking their way up the ladder here. They've boomed through the side. This base
They've worked their way in from the outside.
Yeah, so exposed in places.
This is interesting. They're trying to get roof access by the looks of it. What Zero Wins want to do is, I mean, they're doing a very good job of it, but what they need to do is finish killing everyone and take over the raid. Or just look for the TC as quick as possible.
They're pushing the pogs out. I'll have a quick look over here because Ligma are under attack off the back by Lolleasy. But again, it's...
Monkey are coming in a little bit.
Slipped out a little bit. Let's have a look down here. GN are still here too.
GN and Joke. You know what? I normally see a lot more from Joke than this. I normally see them doing quite well.
This is RI's base.
Where are RI?
Fuck knows. So, RI, where are you? Your base is getting its arse handed to it. I don't even know where they've come through, to be honest. Oh, hang on. There's one bit. And there's a window. And is that a ladder? Yes, it is. That's wunderbar.
Apparently, we've got an answer to why people don't wear pants. It's because the pants weigh you down.
Okay.
I mean, how heavy are these pants? So they've got some heavy duty denim here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, you know, if people wearing denim for combat, then yeah, you serve you right. But, or maybe they're wearing like Goku's lead pants just for training purposes, you know. I've taken my pants off so I can run super fast.
I gotta say, if I was to take something off to move faster, there's at least 4 things I'll take off before I take off my trousers. The trousers are staying on. The trousers, if nothing else, I'm in shorts with nothing else. But I need some trousers.
I can live with shorts for running about in. I mean, yeah, because obviously I wouldn't wear shorts for paintball, but getting shot by bullets is a bit different to paintball. So you know, if you're getting shot regardless, fuck it. But
you ever played airsoft?
No, but I've really wanted to. It looks real good.
I gotta say, it's really class. You go somewhere, and it makes you feel like something like this. You and another team going head to head. It's a little bit more serious than paintball, I would say, just because you got more like a bit more range with it. But both are absolutely amazing sports. Yeah. And is that coming back? Ooh. From above, I take it. RI.
Zebs, yes.
So they've F1'd to come home and defend their base then.
Thank a lot for that.
Is it RI that own this one?
Yeah, this is RI's base. Yeah. Liam's back, Sean's back, Zebs is here. So
and they've F1'd, grabbed the gun, and just cleaned up.
Danes is here too. I did ask someone before in terms of, you know, I asked Zero. Oh my god, Pogs have gone.
No.
Oh, shit,
no, Pogs on top.
Pogs on top have gone.
Did they just get home in time and it was too late?
RNC have done a
drilled through this. What is going on here? There's no way that TC was at the bottom.
I'm hoping TC wasn't at core. Come on, boys.
Oh my god, I think it might have been.
Yeah.
There is no way a team like RNC
Let's just check. No,
TC.
The roof's fine. The roof's fine.
Oh, RNC, no. These guys are professionals, I would say. I see them every single time.
Wow. So yeah, it looks like that was TC then. So that's unreal.
Do they know they've raided this? What are they doing? Looking for more loot?
Yeah, basically. The bases take 3 minutes to decay, but if you know you can afford the boom, and you know like a team like Pogs has got boom and gear, quickly raid through, get the gear and run back out. So you can afford to. But yeah,
Pogs
RNC,
on top. That's ridiculous. Yeah, good
just
job
to
to RNC.
RNC just got 40 points there. They're only on 74 points. They were on 34.
Yeah, they were not doing well.
They're only in 15th place with Pogs out now. So I mean, the fact they've done that. Oh, Yogi goes down.
That's absolutely no chance when there's 4 guys shooting at you and none of them are wearing trousers.
Stripped clean. Stripped clean. Look at that. They were like, you know what? We don't. What are they throwing out?
Rockets, apparently.
Oh, they want true. Just normal. We don't have incendiary rockets in the base mode is blacklisted.
Oh, this looks like a fun little fight here.
Yeah, this is
PG.
Base. So I said PG was probably the next, one of the ones that would be at risk in the top 10. PG's base is stone. They're getting raided by Deathwing, Albin, Trowsy, and BG.
Those are people you do not want to be getting raided by.
Here comes RNC. Counter raid time.
There's a lot of rockets all coming in at the side there. RNC, again, I'm expecting really good things from RNC. They are here all the time. And this is the problem when you've got stone. If that had been metal, right, they'd only have just got through the outer layer, but they're already working on the third layer. And Jesus Christ, NA sucks doing a double kill there. RNC's 4-rocket volley team has just been halved. RNC obviously spawning back in on the left side there, running straight over. But are they going to get a chance? NA sucks trying to hit them down. PG going down inside. RNC going down inside. Another PG member go down. NA sucks.
PG on the flank as well. Gets caught out peeking. So NA sucks again. Like I say, Yup is one of Albin or Trowsy. I'm not sure which one's which. We'll find out shortly if we can. But I mean, it's just a madness.
Absolutely insane. That was 30 seconds of the most intense PvP I think I've seen so far today. And wow, NA sucks. Pulls in 2. And he gets killed by the 3rd. It's unfortunate. He's going to get Eclipse up here. There's going to be 2 of them back up to full strength. RNC coming back. NG, RNC, and PG, and NA sucks all here. Yeah. I am looking forward to seeing how this turns out.
Yeah, Gato have just been eliminated Classic. And on the subject of getting clipped up, did just quickly put Trowsy's stream on the second screen to see if he was Kangaroo. And at the same time as he got beamed there, he gets beamed on his screen. So yeah, that one is Trowsy. So it was Albin and Deathwing in the upstairs shooting floor that were the ones beaming out RNC. But they're still here. RNC is still putting up a fight. And we can see Deathwing's up top there. But that's it for NA sucks. PG are back here. Let's see if where's he gone? Here we go. Here's Deathwing.
I mean, this is the player to watch. If there was only one player that we could watch, he has got more wins under his belt than some people who've even played games.
He's trapped though.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't like the the owner's advantage. It's not that they've locked him in. It's that they're trapped in there with him.
And we've had another big one gone. 0 wins have gone to 1-2.
Oh my god!
Where there we go. 0 wins up here.
That's to 1-2.
That's
1-2
insane
must be
one.
real sneaky.
What
happened? Did they guess right?
I think they did. I wonder if they've beamed this part out and this was TC.
Just got lucky. What? I mean, that is.
Look at that.
Wow.
The rest of the base is intact. Yeah.
And they're on the out. They haven't even gone through the walls,
They've
dude.
done nothing.
Literally.
They've done nothing. They've just beamed out the corner of this base here and they've got it. So 0 wins, unlucky. Our third place team.
Unlucky.
But yeah, insane. And then that's happy then they're back into third.
Kill the boom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You blow that gate out straight away. Get right in there. So another one bites the dust. Next door neighbours. Now let's remind us. This is HSP's base, and it's still going. Aslan Becker's still in HSB's base. Let's see.
I mean, this is one mess of a base, and honestly, it's just a testament to sort of the calendar setup because it can work and it can work so well, but when people are in your base, you need to be defending. If you let them have free roam, that calendar won't hold up for long. But the benefit of it is just you have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
And there's an outer layer of honeycomb. You need to get into the inside and work your way outwards. But it's just so much, and especially if you've got peak downs. Like the basic calendar doesn't work. You need an advanced calendar setup, and you know you can get raided for 30, 40 minutes, and they still can't find your TC just because you're defending as well as you can.
Well, 1-2 just got the raid off on 0 wins.
Interesting. Yeah.
Now it's Bing Bong's turn to raid on 1-2.
And I gotta say, NA sucks. 10 points behind Maximka. Really, really kind of curious to see what happens there. Bing Bong with 80 points here. So that, I mean, they'll be in the top 5 pretty much if they get this raid, or very close to it.
They'll be 6th. They'll just fall just behind 1-2 on 120 points. Yeah. But still, you know, all it takes is getting around. Oh, here we go, Derova.
Oh,
Goodbye.
No chance there for him, unfortunately. Yeah, at least he got the door shut, and all that really helps him. They need to be F1ing, and they need to be showing up at base right now. If you give these guys time, they will find your TC. The setup of the base won't help you. This is a more advanced version, by the looks of it. They've got the walls dividing up as well, so you can't just go through one door. You got to go through 1, 2, 3 doors every time you want to try and get to a TC area.
Yeah, now NG have just been eliminated as well. It was just a normal elimination rather than it being destroyed. So I'll find out in a second from staff as to why they were eliminated. Because it could be a case of, you know, some sort of misbehaviour.
Yeah. And Bing Bong obviously going straight into the core here. They know what they're looking for, but they know that it's not gonna, there's no way the TC's in the core. They knew full well. They'll blow it open. Maybe there's some more loot. Maybe there's some more boom. Maybe they'll even go through that next garage door. But I got a suspicious feeling that just goes straight up through the base. Yeah. And is Bing Bong going down here? One of their members maybe just got killed. No. Bing Bong holding it.
Yeah, Derova again. There are 2 Bing Bong here though, so I wonder where the rest are. Ooh, that's.
Ooh. 1-2. Desperate to hold down their base.
Yeah, King of Launch down. Cards starting it down. Yeah.
They've lost half their team just there. And then there's one guy left alone in their base.
Just Jamesy. Which is, Jamesy can hold his own, but it's a whole different game when it's 1 versus however many.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas with the 2, if Jamesy and King were here, I'd have confidence in full holding. But on their own.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Well, it's another gun for Jamesy.
If only he had more arms. And wow. Oh, I seriously thought that was it. But there he is. He's still...
Yeah, so Crimean did slap Jamesy out, so that's that. Quick problem.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So TVT taking fire from Gobbo.
I've not really seen much from TVT today at all, actually.
No.
What they're doing, 30th there with 44 points. Not, you know, they're not too low in the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I mean, they're down there, but they're not out of the game by any means.
It's not awful, and it takes 1 TC and suddenly they're into the decent points. But at the same time, this is them getting pressed pretty hard. It feels like it's a matter of time. Quick check on some of the raids, because obviously there's a couple going on, and this one I know is a bit more active. Santa making a push on Divide. And they've
doing a very good job there.
Not top down. Oh,
sometimes I wonder, wow, there it is. Sometimes I wonder how these guys pick their targets. Do they just go to the closest one, or do they look around the map and think,
Generally speaking, yeah, most people go for the team next to them. You know, just get your nearest neighbour out. Once you've done that, you can afford to fly about and look. And for all I meme sometimes about him, Lil Pick's a great example. Just flies about a lot. Just has a look for people and goes, right, this base looks a bit weak, or these guys are in the middle of nowhere, so no one's going to counter us. And we'll go for them.
I mean, this base has got less than 2 minutes left. If you look at the setup, they've got the single calendar door sort of set up everywhere. They do have a couple of sheet metal walls on the top floor there. I suspect that just goes out to the shooting floor. But this base is literally on its last legs. If Santa have 10 rockets on them, maybe they can finish this raid right now. But I suspect by the quietness of all this, maybe they don't. They are in more or less full force, 3 of them inside. Santa UK Bubba on the outside there, working his way in. But it's gone real quiet for a raid that looks about over to me. Obviously,
Yeah.
the outside looks quite strong, but from the inside, we've seen over half the doors are removed from those calendars.
So
And
the inside looks very weak. It's fair to
yeah,
say.
every time he shoots a rocket, that is one step closer. And this is why I'm not sure if TC could be behind something like that. The calendar set up on the inside, they've got a lot of single doors, and it just leads into a single triangle rather than leading to other doors, then to triangles with potential TCs, which is more commonly the setup that we're seeing a lot. But Santa, as we know, experienced team. They've seen bases like this, they've raided bases like this, probably even built bases like this. So they know somewhere here, somewhere nearby, is a TC. And I'm almost willing to bet it's through that. Oh, go on. Shoot it. Shoot it out. Oh, please. Shoot the door!
I think he's out of
They're getting
Explo.
countered.
I think he's out of Explo and he needs someone else to come up and do it. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, I can almost smell it behind there. They're setting themselves up a little bit of a easier run round. Looks like Divide are outside. Someone's outside.
Yeah, it's
I don't
Divide's
think
base,
they
so
are.
Divide should be outside. And there you go, spawning outside, getting slapped. Booba has got
Yeah,
under
poor
lockdown.
guys.
And Ligma are gone. Hey, Monkey got a raid.
Monkey! They
Okay.
were defending last time we looked at them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they've come across. That's their base over the back there. Ligma, we're under attack. We're under attack from Lol Easy. And yeah, it looks like Monkey have cleaned up after Lol Easy have done the hard work. Tempted to steal that. It's behind the door. Nothing's behind the door.
Oh, nothing's in this base at all, apart from maybe some leftover boom scratch. And Ligma are getting cleaned up. Monkey's cleaning up lollies and Ligma, and everyone is dead except for Monkey. So, wow, fair play to them. Just straight up killing everyone. And I'm hearing a lot of booms going on. Still can't believe
base.
0 wins and
GN.
Pogs on top got taken out.
GN are in PG's base. Here we go. Let's have a look. 100% this is BG's base. This is
VG?
No, BG. This is NA sucks. So this is BG.
Oh,
and
NA.
Deathwing.
Oh, you said they changed their name, didn't you?
Oh, PG going down.
Yep, that is unfortunate.
NA sucks are under attack here. They're being invaded. Deathwing is back. BG's just died. It's a difficult base to raid. Look at the style of it. You know, it is not easy to walk around it. But they're a bit slow so far. NA sucks will react. We'll come back to this in a second just because there's so much boom. Not staying with a raid that's not booming.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Max Simca, these guys are first. I mean, they look like they defended their base quite well. I don't know what was going on here before we got here, but maybe they were just getting solo raided by someone sneakily.
BD, we're picking on them. Well, the BD have been dealt with. Let's have a quick check of this one as well.
This is still going on. I mean, there have been so many wooden walls placed between these two bases right here. People were doing a great job of defending. I'm fortunate with defending. You don't get defense points until you've been raided and then been safe for a few minutes. So if they're getting raided and every couple of minutes they're sending a rocket out, it continues the raid, and Uwu aren't getting the defense points, and they're not getting outside either. And I think the scoreboard does reflect that quite solidly. I don't even see them on the scoreboard actually at all. That must be a mistake. Where are they? I don't see them on the scoreboard at all.
They might have less than 25 points.
Wow.
And obviously they are being raided. They've likely got enough points to be above that from raid defense, because you can get up to a max of 40. So they've probably got the 40 points from the raid defense, but until the raid stops, that's the point. And obviously, let's see, is this Uwu or is this Uwu 2? Let's just double check that.
Uwu 2, I think
Uwu 2. In which case, yeah, so Uwu 2 are in 25th place, which if we take out the 4 teams above them, so 21st, sorry. So 60 points for Uwu 2. So yeah, they've got some raid defense points there kicked in, just out of TVT and Joke. But it's, it's very slow going for them in this event.
There's a big raid starting here by the looks of it. Oh my goodness me, I love to hear a lot of AK spray.
Not concerned, dude, for a Nurik. NN right in front of him. Here comes Kenji as well. Spotted by Pedrito.
Oh,
Bar goes down.
he's low. He's very low, and he's going for it. And he's down. Was not expecting to survive that second fight.
It's a 1-for-1 trade though. Kenji
Yeah, and then doing interestingly here, Nurik came in from the side
not concerned,
there,
dude. He does get
and
taken.
he's getting pushed, and he is down. There's another 1-for-1 trade. This
That
guy's
was a
pretty
2-for-1. That
evenly
one was.
matched.
You got one of the respawns as well. Yeah, cool
Wow.
on the respawns. So, a bit cheeky on that one.
And then they're getting time to lick their wounds right now. Nurik needs to be pushing fast, but they can't quite with Queen. They're protecting. Nurik loses a member. There's still 2 there, ready to go out. And obviously they've got a guy on the roof as well. Hopefully getting a bolty, or maybe even an AK. And who knows? Getting ready to shoot and kill some of these NN guys.
Just had Divide eliminated as well. So Divide had gone, and Santa take 3rd place.
That was the raid that we said it was on his last legs anyway. We knew that was about to happen.
We're only 4 doors away, so you know, as much as it sucks to move on and leave it, we're trying to bring you the action. You know, TC's all nice and good to capture on camera, but if people are faffing about, dallying.
That went underneath the gate, but also above it. I think. That was such a,
somebody got a dip through here, and it went in.
Yeah, so that was a good shot. It was probably unintentional, but a good shot.
Oh, Pedrito's the only one left here for NN.
Wow. I mean, they have.
I know Queen's right.
Oh, and Light is now respawned. Nurik are doing a really good job at holding this down. I'm not seeing a lot of beds, but I'm seeing a lot of sleeping bags, and then spawning on top of. They're trying to get back to the Nurik, getting wiped out left, right, and center there, but they are slowing the raid, and that is their. I mean, they're getting points. You know, the longer this takes, the more points they're getting. Neil and Bing Bong. I mean, we are seeing some interesting plays by them. They're really like pulling their weight a little bit.
Yeah.
From what we've seen.
James has come down. I just want to see where Sardina is. I can hear them. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are.
There he is.
So he's trapped in here.
Yeah.
Queen with a 10 kill streak on the raid on Nurik. So.
Very nice. Very nice. Considering his teammates have all died at least 3 times, that's a very fair play. He's getting deeper on this base. I'm wondering. Slow progress on his own. I'm wondering what his plan is there. Just get as deep as possible and then cross his fingers. I'm seeing a lot of double sheet metal doors there. That does make me a little bit curious, but he's probably low on boom.
So we got TikTok next door. VG making a move on TikTok.
Again, I do like the roof on this base. It doesn't help the interior. It does stop people landing on your roof for sure.
Yeah, we do see Sex Instructor is dead. Clearly didn't instruct very well. Just looking crazy, gets shot up.
Wow.
LeBro did the work, Mama
Jesus.
helps. Equinox counter kill.
TikTok holding this down a little bit. Whose base is this again?
This is TikTok's base. So TikTok defending well. Yeah. So there's a lot of boom going on, so I don't want us to linger too long while they're just trading back and forth. Come back in a second. I think the boom's still going off here with these guys, but it's just superficial for the time being. HSP now getting picked on. There you go. That's more what we want to see.
HSP and who are we looking at here?
Aslan back.
Aslan back. Is that or Aslan? Jesus, I can't even. Aslan back. Interesting name. How are they doing on the scoreboard? Number 30 with 53 points. Obviously raiding HSP, who are doing their best to rebuild. With that wall down, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult. And obviously the health of these walls is not full, and they should be going down just like that. They're doing their best to rebuild. I'd say HSP are in a strong position here. Because every time you do a little bit of rebuilding, that's an extra rocket. Yeah. And that's one less door to your TC. They're getting in though. They're sussing out what's going on. They've said, lads, we need to get in there, stop them repairing, and start getting some damage on. That was definitely a missed jump, but he's going to try and make the most of it. And he's going to go straight back up. I was going to say, get to that door, hold it down, start going to the core, but maybe not. Maybe they're just looking for the TC. They want to work their way up to down to bottom. There's doors missing inside, as if this has been getting raided already.
Yeah, I mean, we saw this was the one that was getting raided by this was Pogs on top raid. They were holding. We were saying how cool Johnny Malavo sounds. Bogs on top
We
then had to
were.
leave because they got raided themselves and then got taken out. So
This
Aslan
is
Decker now picking up,
interesting.
just picking up where
Because
someone else has been.
yeah, they've managed to rebuild, but obviously not everything is full health yet, so stuff is getting broken quite easily. But do they know that they're jumping into a place? Oh. HSP TKC had about 3 milliseconds of life there. Maybe even took his first breath before he went down.
That
Poor
was
bugger.
just evaporation, was I think the best way to describe that one.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Jumped. I'm free. And he is straight out of there.
Blown through his own shadow, just gone. And,
Perfect.
well,
So
yeah,
perfect.
it was a quick, I'd say painless death. The hope is it was a painless death because that was rough.
I mean, whether it was painful or painless, it was short. It was over quickly.
Yeah, so at least it was quick. So you can see here we got 3, 6, 7 raids on the map. Gonna quickly just check around, make sure nobody's getting pushed too hard. Big D back on Enyo. Because we want to catch a couple of TCs on camera again. It's been a little while. We've got some early on, then we've missed out since.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard because a lot of these guys, they come in hard, they come in swinging, they hit, 30, 40, 50 rockets, and then it slows down to a trickle. They're calculating, they're looking, they're thinking, oh, we'll chuck 1 C4 there. How many rockets? 8 rockets left. Okay, let's do 3 rockets here. They'll hold on. And, meanwhile, you've got massive raids going on all over the place, and it's so hard to pick just what to cover. Enyo is holding that angle. He's saying nobody's sneaking past me, but he's got literally no armor on and no pants, as always. Why is there no one's wearing trousers? I'm seeing a lot of people without trousers. He spawned, grabbed a gun, and thought, sod this. We've got to get this base defended. Hopefully he gets a little gear set for himself there. Oh, Big D know where they're looking for, and he's straight down without even a chance. I think Big D on an 8-kill streak there. More the Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob or Jakob, whichever you prefer. So getting rid of the beds, good move. Denying you this respawn.
An expensive bed to take down with a rocket, but obviously in this, I almost can't get out my vanilla mindset. I see someone rocket a bed, and I'm like, you idiot, but it's perfectly reasonable.
Yep, and again, timing is key. The more time you've got to raid uninterrupted, that does make the cost of a bed, honestly, quite worthwhile then.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of materials, it's not worth it at all, but in terms of the time you're buying to freely raid, that suddenly becomes a cost factor too.
I mean, on a base like this, there's absolutely no, in my opinion, apart from securing the top floor, I don't know what they're still doing here. They need to be working their way down into the core and just hitting doors. Maybe they're thinking, oh, it's actually interesting setup how they got the doors around the outside almost. I think Big D are in a very promising position here. I think, yeah. Oh, BD is outside as well right now, I think.
Are they actually? Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Why are they everywhere? Everywhere. The
Big D and BD both attacking Enyo.
I really hope they're sister teams because there's nothing funnier than trolling your best friends. But if these are just randomly happening to follow them everywhere, it's really not helpful for the caster team. You called the same thing Babe. It's like
there's just so many similar letters.
Yeah, there was an event we had early days when me and Chase were casting together, and it was Team 313 was Yogi's team, and there was a team called 3-1 and a team called 333. And by the end of it, I wanted to punch somebody.
Well, honestly, at which point do the teams just start naming themselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., just to try and aggravate us?
Can you just stop? And they're like, no, don't think I will.
Oh,
I mean, on the point, Yogi and Purple have called themselves Kaz Who before as well, so there's only so much you can do before they start taking it back on you. We'll come back.
There'll be a team called Casters soon. Caster 1, Caster 2.
There has been already.
Oh my goodness.
They got told off.
Sucks. NA Sucks coming in here. Really interestingly, they are second on points. They got a little bed area there, I believe, and they're going for a raid. Or they had a bed area. Perhaps it was destroyed.
Well, maybe they're taking over someone else's. Yeah.
Yeah, possible. And they've actually managed to rebuild a huge chunk of their base that was missing. Not fully.
That's stronger than it was before.
Yeah, look at that. Not even stone. There's actual metal on this thing.
Yep.
PG doing a good job of defending considering they have a stone base. I mean, they are doing an amazing job of defending. Honestly, I thought this base was gone the second it started getting raided. Maybe the counters helped them out a little bit, but I mean, he's really interested in that foundation there, isn't he? They put a wall back down, and I think, I mean, obviously they're not out of the woods yet. They've got RNC, NA sucks. I mean, two very, very good teams right at their doorstep. But PG holding strong. I think this wall's going to go down in a second. It's going to cause some issues for them. Yeah, there it goes. I don't know if RNC are confident to rush in here. But I know that PG is hoping, just sitting there praying, saying, give us time. We need time to repair. They're actually set 8th, sorry. I mean, basically 7th.
Ooh, there you go.
Another team going out?
HSP have gone. Aslan Beck finally got it done. Bing
Very
Bong tried
nice.
to compete, but it's done. HSP's base is finally beaten.
Very, very nice.
I'd say it took a while. You see how many doors have gone through.
Yeah, they were messing around here for a little while, but I mean, like we said, you know, these calendar setups, they're good, but they are predictable. Unfortunately, you know exactly what you're doing, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And the more time you have, the less beds there are.
That was it. That was TC. They had blown through this section ages ago.
Yeah.
This bit was so close to there. They found this ages ago.
I said that ladder was suspicious, didn't I? When we first saw it, I was like,
this has been gone for about an hour of the raid phase, basically.
And one wall away the whole time.
One wall away. Insane. So, Aslan Beck clean up. That puts Aslan Beck now into 13th place, technically. 16 on the board. 112 points, puts 3 eliminated above them. So, let's go find some more people to cause some trouble with.
Absolutely.
These guys are still lurking in this one.
I don't know how that base is still holding. I recognise it by the roof more than anything at this point.
I'll say TikTok's base is holding. Bastard. Getting ready by Classe. And Classe now 8th place, 130. If they take this raid, they would tie with Ananas on 170. And so good to see that we've got a close top of the table too. I mean, that isn't the right point, but...
The space is
there we go.
I've just seen explosions everywhere in space. Classy. What is this kind of calendar design? I don't think I've seen anything like that before. Very interesting, actually. I wonder if they thought that the half walls would make it a little bit more difficult to shoot in there. But
more difficult to find with the camera.
Think it matters much for the raider. Maybe they are struggling to see, but I mean, this keep hitting every single door. I don't think it's going to make too much difference, honestly. I personally would almost have rather had 2 doors.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, good.
Here we
spot.
go.
There it goes. 3, 2, 1.
You have to shoot it. You have to shoot it. There you go.
There we go. Bastard are out and down. Number 34 place. GN just moved up 3 slots over HSP Divider Bastard. And wow. Look at that. 40 points. Good job, Classy.
Yep, so they're 1 point off Ananas now, which I say is very nice for them. Jump Monkey. I can say it's a... Oh, we 2 have gone to Ananas. So they might be our new leaders. Yes, they are. Bang! New leaders.
Ananas
Yay.
overtaken. Max Simka have been in the lead for over an hour easily. And those 200 points are still very strong. But I'm starting to see the top 4 making a bit of a name for themselves. Santa, NA Sucks, Max Simka, and Ananas are all at just about the 200 mark and above. Classy at 174. Quite a lead on those top 4 teams, but not impossible to catch up. But oh god, I don't know where this is gonna go.
Oh, I got him.
There's 2 of them.
So Aslan Beck were getting raided by Jamesy. Jamesy's been killed. He didn't get in far enough. It's an easy repair, but that was a good bit of daring fight back from Jamesy for Bing Bong. Catch them with their attention elsewhere.
Yeah, very quiet base there, but always good to be ready to F1, have someone ready to jump home and get something defending them. Cannot believe the setup on this. I mean, the peak downs almost look terrible, but making some good work with them.
Well, there we go.
Monkey
So we
are...
have, yeah, Monkey under attack by Santa and by Lolleezy. And, yeah, I mean, Monkey 6, Santa are in third. I'm trying to see where Lolleezy are at the moment.
Santa are definitely looking to take this and move on.
Yeah.
They need this. Well, they want to take this.
Lolleezy are in 26th place. If they take this, they literally tie up like 5 places higher with Russia and AKA. So, if Santa want to do anything in this event, they've got to get this. This will jump them first. 25 minutes to go.
Maybe they'll just get lucky, like they have before, or like other teams do before, and just, you know, hit the right side, basically. Ooh, are they going straight to the center still? Trying to hit core. There's a lot of rockets going off on this base. Almost one every second being launched. What an amazing display here. I'm becoming increasingly worried for Monkey. I thought they'd be fine, and now I'm seeing a lot more Santas than I am Monkeys inside the base, as well as the team shooting it, absolutely peppering it from the outside. I mean, the TC isn't going to be in the outer layer, but they are getting to the layer where the TC
never know. You never know. We didn't expect Pogs on top to have their TC at the bottom floor, so...
Oh my god, what were they thinking?
I mean, it's a clever bluff, and not that many people try raiding them, to be fair. So...
maybe they were so confident that they didn't think anyone would dare. And it was RNC that took them out, wasn't it?
Yeah, RNC straight through the ground floor.
Yeah,
again,
professional
RNC,
team knew exactly what they were doing. Went straight to core, and there was a TC. That was a very happy accident.
19th place though, RNC at the moment, 105 points, tied with Bing Bong, 1 behind AK8, 3 behind VG. It's, you know, it's a very scuff middle of the table. Lots of teams around similar points. Not easy. Taking out some of these hiding spots as well in terms of the foundries, the furnaces.
Yeah, large furnaces. I gotta say, I don't even know what Santa's plan here is. They gotta get rid of the guys inside the base, but like, I don't know. Monkey have no chance of defending this, I don't think. Santa's kind of a little bit scattered, and I mean, Monkey's trying, bless him. He might even get the odd kill, but that was a very accurate spray. But there's 3 very, very good teams here, and Monkey are just not quite together enough, I don't think. Come on, Yogi. Come on, Yogi. You know you want this. Oh, and he's down and out. The AK just trumps the LR, in my opinion, in damage. I mean, the accuracy as well. It just seems a little bit higher on the AK than the LR. LR is a lovely weapon. And Monkey...
it's so satisfying, but yeah. Damage-wise, not quite enough. Here comes Purple. Doesn't quite... Oh, there you go.
Oh, Monkey, another Monkey down. I mean, you could say roughly a quarter of their base is, or at least a quarter of the middle segment of their base is now gone. And going straight in. Not looking good for Santa right now. Not looking good at all. I think they're going to lose this raid altogether.
Yeah. I think Lolleezy could steal this.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say at this point, Monkey, I'm almost not even considering them as being part of this, because as well as they are doing, they are struggling so much against 2 teams, 2 experienced teams. Or maybe they are holding it. Maybe they just got rid of Santa, and they just need to hold off Lollies before they get too deep on them. Monkey, go on! Oh, that was a good play. Very good play there.
So Santa Booba gets a kill on side as well. Lolleezy lose another one. Booba goes down. Milk's respawned.
Gotta say though, these seconds are so important for Monkey. They're quiet before the storm. They need
Milk
the rebuilding.
Dead
They need
too. But this will be also they need it quiet anyway in terms of the.
Did he shoot a rocket at his own wall?
Eventually.
Oh, Monkey doing a great job defending. Look at them pushing out in force. There's still 2 of them alive, and there's 1 more inside the base. The 4th will be back any second now. Lolly, I don't think they are holding this for much longer, unfortunately, as well as they have done. I think this may work out in Monkey's favour.
Defense points. Yeah, should get some raid defense points shortly, which should jump them above Class A back into top 5.
And maybe get some boom as well out of this to use in the next 20 minutes on a better raid.
Oh, that's it.
There it is.
Oh,
Lolly coming back, desperately doing what they can, and no, the Hazzy is just a little bit outclassed by the Metal Gear, even though he looks like he has no pants on. Of course, why would he have trousers on? Nobody
Yeah,
wears
but
trousers, and I hear a
that's-
mini with Santa coming
Oh,
back
Santa.
to try and finish off this raid.
Oh, Mario's
And
dead.
what
Turrets,
happened- and the
turrets, turrets.
One of
Yeah.
what are they both down? No. Yeah, they're both down.
Oh, he's
That's
dropped.
unfortunate.
Oh, he's dropped.
I bet he's got quite a few rockets on him, you know. It's almost a shame that we can't have a look. But I bet he's got like good 20, 30 rockets on him. That is all going to Monkey. They are going to have that compound down and the base started to get repaired within the next few minutes. And hopefully they'll be going out to do a nice little
Yeah,
raid
he's
as well.
tied up in 5th. But that is it for this fight. We are inside the last 20 minutes, you haven't noticed as well. Got a bunch of raids in the south, so we'll catch them and then return to the middle. Because, oof, drama. And so Big D making a push on Enyo. Been at it for a while, but they're still going.
Just look at this. I gotta say, this is probably one of my more favourite base designs. It is just a little bit claustrophobic. There's just a lot going on. That, for some reason, my TC sense is going off. I think it might be behind that next door.
Yeah, my TC sense is thinking this as well. Obviously, we don't have any TC powers as casters. I know you've seen we had a little incident a couple of weeks ago. Cubby left his staff perms on because Cubby also does double up his staff. But I'd say normally casters don't have those sorts of powers. Oh, Zach's behind.
I think he got one of them.
Oh,
Good defending. Big D still on the roof there.
Gobbo have gone to RNC, so now RNC break into the top 10 finally. 147 points. It's a
Not
good move for-
surprised about that at all.
Nope. But if they can take another TC, they can break top 5. They've got just under 19 minutes to go. Synergy cleaning up.
Maximka. Oh, sorry.
Synergy cleans up Ananas, 1 point on Maximka, and a still within reach as well.
And Maximka are, I mean, Ananas were a good 12, 13 points ahead. Now they are barely 2 points ahead. Maximka are dragging this back. If they can get a raid, they're really going to solidify their point in the lead. I mean, Ananas and Maximka both need to get a raid done. Enyo is not defending?
No, this
With
is
a nice
not
twig frame.
this is not their base.
No.
This
This
is
is
Deepek's
Enyo-
raiding. This is raiding next door. Deepex is raiding Big D, while Big D are raiding Enyo. They're raiding each other at the same time.
Big D and BD, and he's down.
Yeah.
I wonder how many rockets he had. Honestly, probably none.
Probably
reckon.
not that
I reckon he
many,
ran
yeah.
out.
But yeah, Deepek's trying to distract them from raiding them by raiding them back. That's what our map was kicking off with. And we can see here, Team BD, unlike Big D, have been defending. Quick check over this way as well. And Nanas, is this their base? Yes, it is. That's why they're in the lead still. Bit of raid defense points. Let's head north. GN. Now, GN always message me and say, you know, we live in your head rent free. When you've got a base like this, you're fucking right you do. You are fucking right you do. Look at this thing.
I mean, you just level that. You go straight to the center, destroy the foundations, and then you win. That's what I would be doing here. I would bring in the region of 40 or 50 rockets and just destroy the middle of that core. And just watch it crumble. Honestly, you got to raid smart in this, and trying to go up that thing is just pointless.
Yeah. AK wide 8 kill streak, and now RI are taking over where GN were just defending against Joke. Josh goes down, Sean goes down, 1-for-1 trade. But again, trades in the defending team favour. It's like away goals in football. And NA sucks, Kangaroo, Trousy goes down. Albin in the background.
Wow.
BG on the hillside as well.
There must be 25 to 30,000 hours of Rust gameplay on your screen right now in terms of the amount of hours that a lot of these guys have. And probably more, probably 40 or 50,000 hours between all the people on your screen right now. These are some ridiculously skilled players, and NA Sucks is coming straight back. They are not giving up on this. RI with a MP... I was going to say an impressive MP5 spray, and it was very impressive, but I thought he'd kill him with the original spray rather than let him get to 16 HP before he can quick wall there. NA Sucks, obviously, top 3 there. Only 8 points behind the leader. Really just need to get one raid, and they're back in it, right at the lead, and potentially even going to win. We've got 16 minutes left on this
Alvin is down. Josh does get the shot down to get the kill. And I've said before, NA Sucks is Deathwing's team. Deathwing has won every event, including the charity event, since March 6th. So
absolutely.
And even then, he lost the NA event, he won the EU event. So You know, it's a mad win streak at the moment for Deathwing. If he loses this one, that'll be remarkable. And Joke are coming in for this fight on GN. And as you say, Max, rightly so, going for the bottom rather than trying to blow a side off, just literally core through. It is a thin base, it's a tall base. They like the attention GN do. They want people to turn up. And,
I mean, I gotta say, GN, as impressive as the base is, not their finest hour, not HQM in those foundations. Those foundations should have been the only thing that they HQM'd. Metal everything, sure, but that foundations, that is absolute necessity. I don't even mean the inner ones. I mean literally every single foundation there should have been HQM. I can see they got a couple, but it's not enough.
And NA Sucks found to go back and defend because Vivid, who we did see crossing the road behind them, has decided, you know what, I'm here to raid you. So Vivid's now in the shooting floor of NA Sucks. They will get raid defense points for it.
I can almost hear him going. Oh wow!
Albin, yeah, Albin dispatches Vivid. Unlucky.
And
I
can defend and sort their base out.
Yeah. Ooh, Bradley's under attack. Who's taking that? NA Sucks. Deathwing.
He's taking Bradley.
It's a clever
in
move.
the middle of all this.
15 points. They're only 14 behind the winners, the leaders at the
I
moment.
suppose no one's going to come counter him, is it?
Yeah.
Are they?
So 15
Do you think
points.
this is a solo mission? Do you think he said, guys, I'm off?
100%. 100%. Deathwing on his own, hiding the outhouse there. Use the terrain.
RNC is at the top there, and I think there's someone to the right as well that was potentially coming over. RNC, I tell you what, I've been seeing a lot of similar names today, and I wonder if he knows. I mean, obviously he knows Bradley's been taken, but I wonder if he has any intention of trying to counter it. He is coming down.
Be brave if he did.
Down quickly, very quickly. This
could
a clash of the titans almost there.
Could determine the event really if NA Sucks can't get Bradley. They've got enough PvP nous to push them ahead of Maximka, but Ananas are just a little bit ahead. And obviously, if NA Sucks can't get another raid off, they'll know that they can PvP their way to the points.
Yeah, I mean, Ananas were literally 2 points, 1 point ahead even of Maximka at one point, and they are just. I don't know what they're doing, but they need to keep it up because they are seriously holding this together. Bing Bong also coming in here, maybe with a similar intention, thinking, guys, we can get those extra points, and you know we're not very high up the leaderboard. But, oh no, he's just naked.
Yeah, I think Eclipse got to
RNC coming in here. There are two of them in the area now. Is he naked? Is he got any intention? He's got some sort of gun and a hazy, I believe.
Here we go. Here we go.
This might be a play that determines the game. RNC are definitely noticing something here. Not a single one bullet hit there, but it doesn't matter at all. He knows exactly what he's doing. Deathwing here.
This is exactly what we're
ready. This is honestly, this is tense in a different kind of way. It's not a raid way. It's these two guys both know that Deathwing needs this.
And Chase always made a point of this. You know, this is a bund line. Oh wow!
Jesus Christ! That was a double headshot with what looked like the first two bullets. That was impressive.
Deathwing. There's a reason you're on the mad streak. These crates nearly out of fire.
Grab the crates! Stop killing everyone and grab the crate. Are they still on fire?
NA Sucks. They're in. So NA Sucks and Santa have taken. NA Sucks in the lead now. NA Sucks are in the lead.
There's two more crates there. He's going to be 6 points ahead in a second. Or 8 points, is it? It's 4 each for these?
1 point ahead of us. It's 5 points per crate here. So
5 points per crate. 5 points per crate, not 4.
Again, he might have looted them already because you only have to open them. You only have to open them. So let's just check.
Maybe there's a visual glitch. Maybe that.
It's on fire.
No, they're on fire.
It's open. There you go. That one's
there goes
open.
another 5 points. NA Sucks is now ahead of Anna. Oh, they're joined first, but technically they're ahead.
Yeah, now the 5 kick in.
NA Sucks just got another 3 points. And he's going to grab this last box in a second, and they are going to be a substantial lead. But with 11 minutes left, it really is anyone's game still. Santa, Maximka, Monkey even, and Ananas and NA Sucks are all easily.
There you go. It's ready. And it's
win
there.
This.
Oh, NA Sucks in the lead now. 11 minutes, bang on the dot. Obviously, it's taking a second to get that.
I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, even though PG and Classy really are just below the 200 mark, even if they do a raid, they are not quite going to be close enough to NA Sucks or Ananas or even Santa. So this really is, for me, I think it's down to 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah, Purpley breaking his legs to get down. A lot easier. Have done a bit more damage to this, but again, it's not quite as massive. I'm in the wrong place here. Let's back out carefully. I was like, oh, this is the staircase. No, it's not.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, Santa are eliminated from this base anyway. So Monkey will get some raid defense points. You can see in a second. That should put them into 4th place. And we've got some boom nearby as well. Let's see who's getting raided here. Ah, now is this lollies getting raided by RNC while they're out? Yes, it is. So RNC currently 12th place, 150. They would jump to 690 if they get this off.
I mean, they realistically need to do 2 raids and maybe even a third. Wow. Good show. They realistically need another 2 raids though to solidify their position here. Yeah. One more raid that puts on to 230 and it's still not in the top 3.
Yeah, one more raid from RNC with 9 minutes 43 seconds to go would put them into top 5 properly though. If they were to get 2 raids off by picking on some, you know, straggling teams down the list, they could steal the run on it. So
definitely a lot of bases out of the way that are probably undefended. Let's be honest.
TikTok still getting picked on. Let's have a quick look elsewhere as well. And if you're in chat as well, do let us know who you think's going to win. Obviously, it's looking like the top 5 is a set in terms of who's going to do that. Do you think RNC can take it? Do you think PG will survive with the event with their stone base? Let us know in the chat.
I've got to say, Ananas, NA Sucks, Maximka, they've been trading top place quite a lot. Santa, though, have been the silent, but just coming up slowly and strong, and they are 21 points behind the leader. But honestly, 21 points is not a lot. It really is not a lot.
I know them quite well in terms of Team Monkey, but to be 3rd when they haven't really had much in terms of offensive capabilities to do, you know, they've had to defend a lot. They've tried a couple of raids and stuff, but yeah, 3rd place for them is very, very impressive considering what they've been through today. They've had a bad EU, they've had a struggle in an NA. So
to defend a lot as well today.
Yeah, and obviously defense points do count. You know, you've got to defend. It's hard, as hard defending as it is raiding. So you've got to get it done. But yeah,
I'd say it's actually harder to raid even than to defend personally.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the advantage always for the home team because the fact you can, you know, your beds are closer and you know your layout, so you know where all your guns are.
But Monkey, that definitely doesn't overshadow the amount of work they've had to not only defend quickly and efficiently, but also get back out. And it's so easy to get stuck in base, get some defending going, and this might be very interesting. Where are they planning to go? Oh, they got to be coming here to Enyo. They got to be going for a crash landing, and everyone's going to jump out real quickly. Is that all 4 of them? There's definitely 3 names there. I cannot quite tell. There's 4. Yeah, that's 4. Okay,
you are
here we go.
Asking for trouble.
This is a... Oh, they're not even crashing. Good landing. Oh, one down straight away.
1 for 1. Again, though, trades are in favour of the defending team. Deepex.
And,
oh no.
Really another one. Oh, this is good. But, I mean, they've got seconds before they're back with gear. And that wooden door is not going to last very long. They're getting raided by someone else.
Yeah, BD here. So oh my god, BD here as well.
Wait, again?
BD are raiding from their own base. They're artillerying.
Wow. I mean,
that's all they're doing.
Hitting. Oh, the rockets aren't quite even making it.
No.
Oh, that one. Look,
that one did.
Just did.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really help anyone on that floor.
Synergy goes down. Zigson is in. Again, how deep? I don't know. They can go.
Oh, this is not good. I mean, Enyo have been hit hard today, and
she's down again.
I don't see this going well for Enyo at all. I mean, their base is cleaned out. I mean, this more or less confirms to me that the TC is somewhere around the outside. Looks like he's going to get that final garage door. Maybe? No, maybe he's not. I mean, we're hearing a lot of C4. We're hearing a lot of rockets.
BD. Feels like BD are going to come and finish the job off here. Open the outside, Big D open the inside. And we have a TC race, which...
I mean, this is... they're praying that the TC's around the outside, and a Big D on the inside there are praying that they can find the TC before Big D BD does. Jesus Christ.
I know. It's so hard. It's so hard. Like, just...
They know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean.
Exactly. It's just constant, just like, what? So, yeah, it's a bit of a madness going on at the moment. And we're just watching. I don't even have to go into like too much detail of what the camera work because we're just watching them slap the living fuck out of it, and it's just great to see.
There's really nothing. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Just enjoy the sights of Enyo's base crumbling. I mean, it is brutal. It is absolutely brutal. I mean, this base has been repaired and raided, I mean, at least 2 or 3 times today, and they were not simple raids. They were brutal, deep raids with beds destroyed, and I don't even know if they ever recovered properly from the first raid. I didn't see a lot of beds
Ooh.
throughout their base a minute ago.
Ooh.
And this,
Hello.
Maximka making a play here. They need this. They need to get ahead. NA Sucks on 260. Wait, NA Sucks is on the lead?
Yeah, NA6 got the lead with the Bradley.
Of course they did. I mean, they're holding a strong lead and getting ahead at the moment. They're 5-6 points ahead of where they were.
Oslad in
BG
chat.
probably F1ing to get home right now.
You'd assume so. Oslad in chat says, good day. Good day to
G'day,
you, Tibia. I say, stupid
Nice
o'clock
to
in the
see you
morning. Just call him
Oh.
Bogan. He'll be fine. Dirty
Yeah,
Bogan.
stupid o'clock in the morning, you're right. I mean, if they're even 11 or 12 hours ahead, that is, I mean, it's about 11 o'clock, that's not too bad.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, think about it. You know what? Actually, yeah, maybe not too stupid.
2C4, a sheet metal door.
It's a little bit unusual.
Oh, Monkey eliminated by Santa!
No!
No! You know
Santa
what?
in the lead! Santa in the lead!
Ahead by
Shit!
17, 18 points. 18
4:19
points
to
ahead.
go. Santa are in the lead by, say, 18 points. Yeah, 18 points. Bit of
I
quick
am
maths there.
both shocked and appalled.
If
I did say
Maximka-
Santa had been the silent killers working
Yeah.
their way up all day. You were on the Monkey, and you know what? I kind of wanted the Monkey to hold in there until right at the end. Not
So
win.
it's-
I didn't want them to win, but I wanted them to come
Yeah,
right
they
on
were
top
put
there.
valid defense. Ice Bear there as well. Also performing some valiant defense work. If Maxim could take this, they would jump into second over NA Sucks. But say we're into the last 4 minutes now.
Yeah,
A lot of
Maximka have
C4.
clearly had a couple of fail raids, or they've been caught up in just PvP, and they were doing so well in the PvP phase and in the early raid phase as well. But I don't know if they just got a little bit bloated on their success, or if they relaxed a little bit, or if they just ran out of boom and I don't know, had to go PvP rather than actually do some proper raiding. Or maybe the other team has just got a little bit ahead with some lucky free raids, but I don't think anyone's got off easy today at all. I think everyone's worked hard for where they are.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if we can see anywhere where NA Sucks are, because again, they're the ones that are really going to determine this event.
Yeah, I mean, it's between NA Sucks and Santa, really. I mean, Ananas has a chance. Maximka has a chance. But I think Santa, NA Sucks, and Ananas, they're the only people that can still win this, really. And honestly, it's probably going to be either Santa or NA Sucks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Maximka, I say PvP points from the raiding they're doing now. It looks like NA Sucks might be done though. I mean, Deathwings and base BG's over there. Kangaroo running up the hill now to half geared. I don't know. Maybe they try and it's a lot of 18
They're probably just
PvP
trying to
points.
get. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's an awkward moment where there's not enough time to go and do anything, and they're just trying to like sprawl out of their base in all random directions, trying to get any points they can, just looking for any sign of raiding or fighting and jumping in. I mean, if they could just, by some miracle, get over to this raid, do something. They've got 2 minutes, and Santa are probably sat back in their chairs right now, heart pounding just a little bit, but thinking, we've got this in the bag.
Now, here's an interesting one. PG have turned the fight back from their own base onto RNC's base. This is RNC getting raided by PG. So, PG would go into 4th place if they took out RNC here.
Respectable 4th place. Very respectable
Yeah.
4th place.
And particularly, I said, you know, stone base. That stone base has not gone down. We're inside the last, just coming to the last minute and a half.
I mean, I am beyond impressed right now. There's been absolutely amazing display from so many of these teams, and I gotta say, I really want Santa to win. I didn't peg Santa to be a winner until about halfway through, when they were like, I just spotted them slowly creeping up from about 25th all up to 10th to 5th, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I think these guys might pull it together. And I mean, they got a very good raid right at the end there. 1 minute 10. I mean, PG are just desperate to find this right now. And where would you go in a base like this? Would you hit any door, or would you have some
yeah,
sort of?
I'm thinking it's the Advents really. I'd be mostly inclined to go 3rd floor, but you just never know. You know, we're looking behind here. Is it still door? Yeah, it's just door.
Door. I
Yeah.
mean, there's 40 seconds left. And when there's sub 5 minutes, we could probably just start being a bit more relaxed with where we look. But
Oh yeah,
unfortunately,
definitely.
yeah.
It was something we were saying earlier was the fact that teams have said asking if we can not show TC as much, but
Oh, of course,
it's
we don't ever
no,
show
no.
TC.
I meant
And if it does
in the
happen, it's
last five sort of thing. Yeah, we're saying in case they save it
freak
for other
accident.
events, but
Yeah.
yeah. Last 15 seconds though, 14-point gap. This looks pretty much wrapped up as a Santa
Yeah,
win.
good job to Santa. NA Sucks is catching up, or they were running out trying to get any points that they could. And, they got a few good points, but they just needed one more heli or one more anything. Santa doing a victory dance almost there. I was expecting him to do some sort of emote, but
I was
fair
hoping
play
so.
to Santa.
Yeah, but that's it. So Santa are our NA 4v4 winners. They have broken the streak of Deathwing. 7 events in a row that's Deathwing won, but no more. And Santa 285 points. I say, great effort from them. Silent but deadly all the way through the tournament. Maximka and Anas, NA Sucks all had time at the top, but Santa were the ones who, with the last little surge, just nudged ahead. And again, special shout out to PG as well, just edging it into the top 5, tied on points with TikTok. And again, can you consider the likes of RNC? Enyo survived as well, made it top 10. There's a lot of good teams in that list, so kudos to them.
Absolutely.
We'll go through the stats as well. Obviously, we sometimes try and do an interview with teams, so we will see if Santa are up for that as well. Obviously, it's not a forced thing, so if they don't want to, they don't want to. But we will.
Yeah, it's always nice to say hello to them, because I imagine people, especially Santa, they probably didn't think they were going to win until about like halfway through the game, and they start to think, "Hey, we're actually doing really well. we keep snowballing from this."
So we'll wait and see what they say. But looking at the scoreboard for now, 3 raids, 1 defense from Santa, 140 kills to 89 deaths. It's a nice KDA. 43 kills for 123, 39, 36, 22. It's a good blend across the team. If we compare that to NA Sucks, still positive KDA, but only 1 raid, 2 defenses. The raids really paid off here. And again, Albin, 63 kills, Deathwing 57. Trousy 50, BG 28. There's a lot of PvP stuff going on there. 198 kills to 140, but Santa, less about the PvP and more about the raiding. And you
gotta play the game. You gotta focus on what gives you points. And they're great PvPers clearly, but Santa has done it before and they know exactly what to do.
Yeah, and it's the problem with the 4-man event. Obviously, it can be quite limiting in terms of your boom, your resource materials management sort of thing. And again, we see in looking there into number 3 as well.
Just impressive. Every single team is more or less, got at least a couple of people on the 40 kill mark or more. All of these teams did so well for top spot, and like you said, it sort of just comes down to not so much the PvP or not so much that that 1 kill here and there. It is who got out and did as many raids as possible. Sometimes you get stuck doing raid defenses, and that does suck. You miss out on a lot of points, especially when these raids drag out for half hour, 40 minutes even in some cases. I've seen teams get raided by 3-4 different people before they get the bonus points from defending against one team. And it trickles away. But I am seeing almost like a pattern. A lot of these teams have one guy with considerably less kills than everyone else. I'm wondering if that's
usually the builder. Yeah, usually the builder. And again, but different events and different things. So you'll be looking at Eve being the builder, VZ closer to the rest of them. BG's definitely the builder, we know that. Same for Milk.
Milk, not that far off though.
No.
DX, considerably behind there. But I mean, not as many kills as I was expecting on that team, honestly.
0-7 PG raid defense is coming in clutch. 1 kill negative deficit. Rapollo, obviously the Chilean fragger, 49 kills, but fairly even across the board. Again, they're all shooters. They're not here to build a stone base. Fuck it. We will go down and join Santa in a second, by the way, for a team interview. They are game for that. So we'll move in a second. Quick look through the top 10, though, before we go. Here's TikTok again, 0-6 in the same way PG were 0-7. We had somebody in EU, I can't think who, but they were 0-10 in raid defenses. Absolute madness. But yeah, TikTok 0-6. Again, 1 kill negative deficit. Doing some big work there. Instructor was on the builder's kills. Those two at the top, 48 points each. RNC, 3 raids, 2 defenses, mega negative KDA though, and you look at that.
Yeah.
You're not used to. You know,
Not expecting that. Yeah, not expecting that at all from
used to seeing
RNC.
that. Yeah, not used to seeing their low kill scores either. Ed Tripler Eclipse normally much higher. Joker's normally a bit higher than that too. So, you know, clearly showing difficulty with the 4-man event today. Classic 3 raids, no defenses. It's very much offensive, but again, limited kills shows they're probably quick, easy raids rather than any sort of big scrap fights. Enyo in 9th, 0-5 on the defensive. Again, fractionally positive. Zach and Synergy pulling weight. Deepex and Cheese, so bringing up the pack. But they got a good synergy blend.
Absolutely.
But yeah, they work well as a unit, but just not quite able to get going today again. Nurik, 0-7. So a lot of these teams have had a lot of on-off, sporadic raids. Just it's hindering them, keeping them at home.
Again, everyone in the top 10 really has performed, I would say, exceptionally well. I'm even seeing names in the next 10 to 15, like Neil, Big D, aka 1-2. We saw so much action from all of those, and yet they're not even in the top 10. It is phenomenal, the sheer amount of what is going on. And sometimes, that one team just gets that one lucky raid or just gets that one extra heli, and it adds such a big difference in the long run. Obviously, all comes down to the huge amount of points, the big point bonuses. But if you look at the teams, I mean, what the difference between number 1 and number 2, 14 points, then you got 19 points, and then you got 18 points. And, between those top 4 teams alone, there's nearly a 60-point difference between them all, which that was nice to watch. It's kind of crazy. That one team is 10, 15 points ahead of you, but you're 30 points ahead of the guy two slots behind you.
Exactly.
So it's a big. I mean, like, even if Max Simca did get a raid off, it still would have been 11 points behind Santa. Like, it wouldn't really have even helped them that much, because 11 points is like you said, like one heli or one Bradley, and it's a lot.
It was a great move from Deathwing to take the Bradley and get themselves into the lead, but again, just not quite enough. And we were thinking, or at least I was thinking, if they're going for Bradley, is that a case of they haven't got anything for raiding? They know they can get 15 from the Bradley, but not a raid.
No, I'd agree with that.
So we're going to move down to Team 14 now, which is, say, Santa's team. Jump into their voice channel with them. I'll move you, Max, to help you out. And we'll get asking them some questions. So let's go. Oh, that's why they're not in Team 14. They are in Team 10. My mistake.
Oh my god.
Hi guys, Cass has turned up. I got the wrong channel. Moved Max to 14.
I was wondering why we were in 14. I was like, there's no one in there.
Yeah, so I just want to move you out of the way. Congratulations on the win.
I want to say, after about 20 minutes, you were my favourites.
I still cannot believe that we won. Oh my god.
It was close, dudes. It was real close.
So, just to point out as well, I don't know if you caught any of the cast. This is the first time that Deathwing hasn't won a tournament event since March the 6th. He's won
What? Really?
He's won 7 in a row, including the charity event for Ukraine.
Maybe you should just get better then.
Oh my god. That thing sucks.
Guys, right.
All I'm saying
everyone
is
calm
first
down,
time
right?
playing Base Invaders and I've won.
Well,
is it actually?
100% ratio then. Why do you guys think you won? What about your tactic? What about your amazing skills as a team? What put you ahead? What gave you the edge?
Because we just got such a strong team. Like, we just had trust in ourselves. Like, Milk,
You're so
we were
cringe.
losing. It was 10 minutes left. We were losing, and he was like, "It's GG, it's over." And I said, "Never give up." And then we won.
Wow.
She's so cringe.
Wow. Never give up. Coming straight from Santa over here. That's awesome, guys. That was fucking absolutely sick. Well done, though. Seriously. You guys were... I mean, I didn't think you were going to win, right?
I don't think as well.
Neither did we.
Well, I was looking at the points, and I think we must have been about 28 or 30 minutes from the end. And I said to Kaz, I was like, Santa have been creeping up the whole game. Like, they were, like, really near the bottom at the start of PvP phase. They've just slowly been, like, making their way up and up and up and up. And then they're like, you guys were in, like, top 6. And I was like, they could actually pull this back. And, you were quiet for a little bit. And then you just pulled it together and got a couple of raids done. And, yeah, I mean, really well done. NA sucks, guys. No idea how close NA sucks was to winning. They went off to St. Bradley. And it was so sneaky and so clever. If not for that, it was a raid that put you over at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if not for that, Christ. I mean, I was nail biting to watch. Really, well done.
How did you find the 4-man event? Because we've spoken to a lot of people after EU and stuff, and they're all saying it was actually really hard for them. They just couldn't quite get to grips with, like, saying, the teamwork between the 4 of them and the raiding. They were struggling with bits.
No,
Wait, what did you say?
It's a lot easier.
I absolutely love like 3, 4, 5 mans max. It's just my territory. Like it's just like something where I can have a chance of winning.
I mean,
I don't
shows.
like 9 mans and shit.
Yeah, I think it gets too chaotic, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
people
saying.
spraying at you,
So do you have like one guy go out farming, or one guy getting components? How do you do that?
We have one guy building, one guy farming for the builder. I'm getting like power plant or something, like boom, and then one is getting components and
Very
animals.
Very nice. Oh, and animals.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. Do you not just go for like crude oil or something, or?
I mean, we just get everything. Like.
So what you're saying is your tactic is to farm everything and kill everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Flawless. I love it. You guys did really well. Again, seriously, really, 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 absolutely joy to watch you guys both raiding and defending.
Yeah. So one final question. Obviously, we were just looking at the Twitch chat here.
Oh yeah,
as
we
well.
got raided, didn't we?
You did. You got 3 raids, 1 defense. You've got 140 kills to 89 deaths. So 1, 2, 3 was top kills on 43. You've got Booba on 39, Santa Maria 36, and Milk on 22. So it's a solid performance.
Milk's the builder, so it's all right.
It makes sense. Yeah, I was just gonna say you got Moors in chat as well on Twitch, and obviously has played with Santa before.
What?
Do you think the reason you've won is because Moors isn't playing?
100%, 100%.
100%, man.
Actually true.
Oh, Moors, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Morris was an anvil in the team. He was an anvil.
Yeah, holding you guys back, yeah. Christ.
I just love shit talking people. Well,
Friends like these.
I'm gonna say friends like these. Who needs enemies? But no. So big congrats to you guys. Obviously, I say breaking Deathwing's streak is no mean feat. So I say major props to you guys. And yeah, let's see if Santa can keep it up next weekend.
Yeah. Maybe this is our winning thing now.
Maybe not next weekend. It's forced, So obviously I'm busy. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe next weekend nobody plays against Force, but we'll see. But,
I mean, there's no PvP update next week, is there?
No, not yet.
Doesn't matter.
It's soon.
That's what I'm waiting for. Hella excited.
Well, we're going to move back to the caster pit and sign off the cast. But I say thank you very much to Team Santa for talking with us, and again, congrats on the win.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Can't find my way out. Here we go. So we're back in our caster pit. It was a nice little catch up there with Santa. Again, winners today, 285 points. But that is going to do it for us on the broadcast. Max, thanks for coming along. That was a fun cast. I see EU was a bit mad, but NA really popped off in comparison. Woo!
We always have good casts every single time.
Exactly.
They're always fun.
Yeah, just brings, we just click together and suddenly the game goes, yeah, what if we just popped off? Which is always sick to watch. So
it's all about casters, really. It's all about it's all about us. No, it's absolutely phenomenal. The teams today. I mean, I recognise so many of the names from my limited amount of experience casting. Just looking through even the top 20 list, and I'm saying, right, these guys are here nearly every single week, and yeah, absolutely amazing, phenomenal turnout by everyone. The raids, the PvP, the defenses, and just the sneaky little tactics, like with freaking NA sucks at the end there, trying to get those couple extra points just to clutch it. Clever teams, clever tactics, a lot of skill, and a lot of just awesome guys.
Yep. So that's going to bring us in of our broadcast. Thank you everyone who's been watching. And we'll see if you're watching this on the VOD, we appreciate that too. Whether you're watching on our Twitch VODs or whether you're watching over on YouTube, youtube.com/Rustoria is our new YouTube channel. We've got our base Invaders VODs and our monthly highlights up on there. We'll be having more TikTok shorts and stuff coming in. YouTube shorts, TikToks and stuff coming in the near future. And as well, obviously, don't be surprised to see some Rustoria content kicking in on that list.
Make sure you subscribe and like on the video.
You definitely, because we're going to have some VIP giveaways for Rustoria coming up in, say, next week or two at most. So we're getting all the bots and stuff set up. So we'll be picking random winners from the Twitch chat and from the YouTube comments and subscriptions for people to be awarded that. So do get involved, get yourself some free VIPs for just, let's say, liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff, commenting.
Don't miss out. It's literally free stuff. I'm gonna go get it.
Especially, say, if it's Base Invaders VIP, some people who play it typically have it already. But Rustoria VIP, that's big. That's big deal. Get yourself on top servers. Get yourself in without any drama. So do get involved for that. We are going to be signing off now. But if you do want to join in, the sign-ups are available from Wednesday for the next weekend's events. So do join in through the Discord, and I'll put the Discord command in the chat now for you. That will give you a direct link to the Base Invaders Discord. At the same time, if you want to be a caster, if you want to do any sort of production work or camera work behind the scenes for this, or if you want to help staff and be a referee for events, and observe and make sure people aren't cheating, aren't breaking any rules, aren't breaking any bans, that sort of thing, always happy to take you on board as well. Obviously, these are paid roles. We give references to. Great way in the door for people who want to get some esports experience. I know we're relatively small scale in the grand scheme of things, but everyone starts off somewhere. Every event starts off somewhere. And I say there's a big future ahead for Base Invaders. And obviously the more the merrier on our journey as we expand this event to be the premier Rust tournament. So if you want to get involved, do so. If you're not sure, drop us DMs. Staff and casters are always around to answer any questions about the roles that we do. So I say, get involved, get stuck in. I think that does it. So from me and from Max, it was good shit indeed. That was a fun event. Funny event with Ian earlier. So thank you to both Max Mears and to Ian Lives for casting today with me. I'm Kaz, and we will see you next weekend. See you later.